we're starting.
Hey,
Is this the podcast?
Yes. Hey, what's I'm leaving that in. We're leaving that in.
Yeah, please do.
I'm leaving that in. Hey, everybody. What's going on?
We're back again.
It's Huggercast. Now this is podcasting.
Star Wars joke.
And
Yeah.
And today we're not alone. It's me, it's Colton, and
hi everybody.
It's Jacob again.
It's Jacob. We missed Jacob.
You know
I
what?
didn't piss y'all off enough last time.
What episode?
You know what I
was
just
it?
realized? The aliens.
Yeah,
And
okay.
we're going to be talking about aliens again, but now it's just make-believe aliens, not the real ones.
Well, I mean, actually, the Bible says they're all make believe. So.
Yeah, but the Bible also says you're not supposed to wear clothes made of cotton, like two different materials. So we're all going to hell anyway.
You guys don't wear full silk underwear?
I mean, I do, but I wear shirts that are like part cotton, part polyester.
Nah. I ate shrimp today, so I'm already going to hell.
Oh, that's right. We can't eat crustaceans
that's true.
either.
Nope.
Welcome to the Theology Podcast,
Welcome
everybody.
to the Theology Podcast. We were discussing the book of Genesis. So Genesis 1:1 says,
That band kind of sucked.
in the beginning, God created heaven and earth, and that was seen as a huge mistake.
Back in the beginning, in 1955, man didn't know about a rock and roll show and all that jive.
It's a song, I know it is, right?
It's AC/DC.
Yeah. But hey Jacob, how you doing? It's good to have you on again.
I'm glad to be back. I see the redundant topic of aliens, but yeah, cool. I'm ready to roll with it.
We'll roll with it. We got this.
We get to talk about aliens and bad acting and all the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
So our government full of aliens and bad actors. Heyo.
Ronald Reagan. I don't know what that laugh was. I've never done that before in my life.
Yeah, but today's topic is last episode we started our Star Wars special. We started with the original trilogy, and this episode we're going to talk about the prequels. But before we get into that, let's get into some of that good old real news. That's really real.
No such thing.
That's true. It's all fake.
My Lord and Savior Donald Trump told me that.
All right. Well, anyway, about a month ago, I know I'm kind of late on this, but it was about a month ago, the trailer for the new Marvel movie Eternals dropped. You guys see the trailer?
No. It's not Spider-Man, so I really not super
sick.
But did it look good? Is it something you were interested in?
It looks like I literally have no idea what it's going to be about.
Okay. Is it like in a good way though, or like a what is this?
It looks in like a what is this? It looks kind of interesting though. Like apparently like the Eternals have been there since the beginning of time, and they're like, we've been living amongst the humans and we had never fear until today.
So is Marvel making like a vampire romance movie?
Oh, kind of like what is that one? Queen of the Damned?
I was thinking like Twilight, but
God, I hope so.
Wait, you hope so for Twilight or Queen of the Damned?
More like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer Marvel redemption, you know?
Ooh.
Actually, that would be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I never watched Buffy. I know a lot of people did, but
it's entertaining.
Yeah.
I have no qualms with it.
But yeah, it looks interesting.
So are you gonna see it day one?
I'll probably end up seeing it just because like I want to know. I'm interested in this next phase of Marvel more than just this movie.
They're doing all kinds of weird shit. It looks like this time,
and it's cool. Like I'm glad to see them change stuff up.
It is nice to hopefully get a break from the formula.
Kumail Nanjiani got really buff for the role, so that's cool.
Who?
Kumail Nanjiani, I think that's how you pronounce his name.
What has he been in?
He was in that comedy, that romantic comedy called The Big Sick. Did you see that one?
I know who he is.
Yeah, that guy.
Is it like The Big Short?
No, The Big Short was about the housing crisis.
Colton, trying to pick fights in this podcast?
No.
Wait, what?
2008's a very sensitive topic.
Yeah, Jacob has some very strong opinions on 2008, and I like to bring it up occasionally.
What? Like Obama getting elected?
We're not getting into this right now. We'll leave this for the audiences.
That's a whole 5.5 podcasts for the info I got for you, but don't want to be a burden.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, we'll save that for later then. Verdict though. Color me interested.
Okay.
There was
What do you
also
want me to use, Sharpie?
I want you to use Sharpie, and I want you to color me white so that I don't get shot by the police.
Oh, you can join us.
You finally joined the White Club.
I mean, yeah. Let's just keep going.
Anyway, this year is Sonic the Hedgehog's 30th anniversary, and of course, you guys know we are the Sonic the Hedgehog Autism Podcast. So,
yes,
Jacob, you're with us on that, right? You are also autistic for Sonic.
Oh, absolutely not. My last interaction with Sonic was whenever Colton, Kaylee, Jadan, and I went to the movies to see Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
Jacob wasn't a Sonic boy.
Yeah, no, I got up, I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Whenever I came out of the bathroom, everybody was waiting out there, just like, let's go home. This isn't good.
So
yeah,
you're not a Sonic boy like me and Colton?
No, not at all.
Well, we've got some news for you, Jacob. It's Sonic's 30th anniversary this year.
He's gonna star in a porno now.
Yeah, Sonic the Horn Dog.
I'll probably do better than the movie that just came out.
Actually, that movie did really well, didn't it?
Yeah, no, I remember working it. It was so busy. Yeah, it was crazy
sorry
busy
for all those people.
And it came out Valentine's weekend, and I'm sure a lot of people went on dates to go see it. Actually,
That is a relationship killer right there.
well, me and my ex-girlfriend went to go see it on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
now I know. Now I know what happened.
See, if you would have walked out,
dang, we could have just saw something else that day. Dang. But since it's Sonic the Hedgehog's 30th anniversary, they had a little digital press conference. A lot of stuff was like DLC for other games and like limited edition like stuff. There's this thing called the Sonic Encyclopedia, which is kind of like an encyclopedia of Sonic, and I kind of want it.
Make it a centerpiece in my house when Kaylee and I moved in together.
You should have it taped to your wall, turned open on a random page, and have like a little plushie of Sonic crucified next to it.
Aww.
That'd be incredible.
But they also announced two major things. Sonic Colors Ultimate, which is a remaster of Sonic Colors for the Wii, which I'm excited for because I never got to play it, but I know the general consensus is that
people seem to like that one. That's before Generations. They were like, "That's probably the best of the modern ones." Yeah,
it looked cool. And then also an untitled Sonic game, which people are thinking it's going to be Sonic Rangers. That's what they're thinking the title is.
I'm holding out for Shadow the Hedgehog 2.
I'm holding out for Blaze the Cat, the game.
Blaze the Cat? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Blaze is that. I want Big the Cat, the game, bro. I just want an all-fishing game.
They should because Sega used to do Bass Pro Fishing on the Dreamcast. They should do
that,
but put Big the Cat.
But keep it with the Dreamcast graphics. But only release it on like PS5 and the Series X, so it's like you have to have the highest horsepower to play it.
Can your PC play Big the Cat the game?
We recommend a 3090. Anything below, it's just not gonna work.
Oh my god.
We recommend an NVIDIA graphics card and
no, the NVIDIA 30, like the one that's like $1,500.
Oh my god! Once we become rich podcasters, we'll have to get one of those.
Oh, dude, you can't get any type of graphics card right now. I want to get into PC gaming so bad, but I picked the worst possible time to get interested.
Yeah, the pandemic made everyone stay at home and buy everything, and then also stop production, right?
It was just that there's a silicon shortage right now as well. So they can't make the chips.
That's legit. Well, no, I was gonna say that's legit. That sucks.
I watched Linus Tech, so I have like a broad idea of what you're talking about. Not really though.
Exactly. No,
I know,
you watch LTT, you know enough.
I know nothing about gaming. That's why when you said 3090, I was like, yeah, NVIDIA. You're like, that's what that is, and I'm like, oh, whoops.
No, especially I'm jealous because my little sister recently got a pre-built, and it's like not crazy good or anything, but like it runs everything. I'm like, I want one, but it's like $1,000.
Where did your little sister get PC money?
She wanted to start streaming, and my mom agreed.
That's
She's
right.
like, "I'll buy it for you if I get 25% of your profits," and it's actually looking pretty good for my mom right now.
Jesus Christ. That's
Good
why
investment.
I need to have kids already. So they can become streamers.
I'd rather just not have the kids.
That's true, yeah. But Sonic, I already pre-ordered Sonic Colors Ultimate, and I'm excited for what the future holds. They said later down this year they're gonna announce more stuff, so we'll see what happens.
Did you get it on PlayStation or Switch?
Oh, I got it on the Nokia N-Gage.
Shut up.
I got it on PS4.
You on PS4, Derek?
Yeah, I got PS4.
Why don't we play games together?
I mostly just play single player games or use YouTube. Anytime Colton turns on PS4 and sees me, it's either YouTube or some single player game.
Gotta play Apex with us.
Yeah, man.
I know, like, half the time I'm like, Colton, what are you doing? You're like, I'm playing Apex. I'm like, well, it's time to record.
It's fun. It's
or
a good
Rocket
game.
League. Or Rocket League. You're playing Rocket League or Apex.
I've been off of Rocket League for a while now. That's a weird one, though. I go in and out with it. There'll be times where it's the only game I play for like 2 months, and then I won't touch it for like 7 or 8 months, and then I get real back into it. It's weird.
It's like being married.
I hope that's not what it's like.
It's not, Colton. It's not. Don't let him talk to you like that. He plays Sonic. He doesn't know.
That's true. Oh God, is my marriage like doomed to fail?
Doom, Black Doom, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Nah, Derek. I don't even like Apex, but I still play Apex every single day. Like, you don't get any better at it. You just hate it a little more and play with your friends.
So marriage.
No.
Jacob loves his wife.
I
That's
love
true.
my wife.
You're like Chance the Rapper. You really love your wife.
We have a no Sonic household, and I think that's really been the foundation of our relationship. So
I'm gonna call our governor, Greg Abbott, and I'm gonna report you guys.
What if Greg Abbott was secretly a Sonic autist?
Maybe that's why he's in the wheelchair. He wanted to go fast.
He had an accident. He put on some fucking soap shoes because he played in Sonic Adventure 2 and tried sliding down a rail and snapped his legs in half.
Now he can really go fast.
do you remember Jeb Bush and those baby turtles he'd hand out? And it'd be like, slow and steady wins the race. Boy, that sucks. Oh, Jeb.
Oh, that man was did y'all see that video where Jeb is with his mom? She's like, she told me that I was her favorite son today. And she looks at me and goes, no, I didn't.
Oh.
Dang. Oh God. So Jacob is now been booted off the podcast because he's not excited for the Sonic games.
We need some people to ground us to bring us back.
That's true.
I'll leave with my dignity.
What'd you say?
He'll
I'll
leave with his dignity.
Oh, they said you'll leave with your dick in your hand. I was like, huh?
That too.
That's where the dignity comes from.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, so I'm excited for some of that stuff, Colton.
Yeah, no, I will. I wanted Sonic Adventure 2 on the Switch, didn't get it, so I'm bummed. But
there's a number of people who think that this new Sonic game is Sonic Adventure 3, and I don't think so.
But when has Sonic actually done something that the fans wanted, other than the one made by fans?
No, they brought back, everyone wanted 2D Sonic, they brought it back, and then they kept using it, and then they kept using it, and then they kept using it, and then they kept
Yeah, but the only good 2D Sonic was Sonic Mania. It was a fan that made it.
You remember in like Sonic Forces where they were trying to be like super dark and like it was a serious story, but then they're like, "Oh hey, you're that 2D Sonic," and then you get to play as 2D Sonic, and it's like.
Oh, didn't what's his face isn't he back voicing Sonic again?
Oh yeah, that's other Sonic news. Roger Craig Smith, who we talked about when he left the role, he's back voicing Sonic. I don't know Oh, I don't know what happens, really. But
Yeah, he was only gone for what, like a year?
no, like he was gone for a few months. Remember, we talked about it recently.
Oh, okay, my sense of time is all warped.
It was very recent, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm back," and I'm like, "What?"
But that's cool. He's a good voice.
Good for him. Aside from all the Sonic news, though, we got to talk. Me and Jacob actually, we finished Invincible, the show on Amazon Prime, and Colton has seen. How far are you?
I think I'm on episode 4.
He's like halfway through, so we gotta talk. We gotta talk Invincible.
Oh man,
It's
so
from what I
good.
watched, I like they were making fun of me before the podcast started because I haven't finished it. I don't watch much TV, but it's one of the few new things that I've actually enjoyed.
Isn't it weird how the tables have turned? Now we're making fun of you because you haven't watched enough nerdy stuff. Like I make fun of you because you haven't watched the Marvel movies.
Oh, dude, I get bullied in my own house because I don't watch anime.
Yeah,
Like tomorrow,
loser.
Micah and Kayla will be like, "You gonna go fucking look at football scores?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Gonna go look at big sweaty men. Haha, gay.
yeah." I get bullied for it. It's not fair.
Yeah. You don't watch big sweaty men on anime like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like us.
I do actually want to watch JoJo.
I need to watch it. Jacob, what are your thoughts on Invincible?
Definitely caught me off guard. I started watching it because like the memes that were just coming out just overloaded everything I was looking at. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, definitely a lot harsher than I was expecting. Super
Super
great
gory.
turn. Yeah. And letting me watching The Boys and yeah, nah.
Okay, I need to watch The Boys too. I've heard that's really good.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of no, it's not similar concept. I heard somebody saying that, but they're now that I'm thinking because what I've seen of both of them, they're not really all that.
I think it's just gory alternative superhero media.
Yeah,
is what
where
ties it together.
sometimes they're assholes.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, Invincible's where comic books wouldn't take it on the real screen, like, they wouldn't lead in that angle, and The Boys is, like, if superheroes, it was actually real, like, that's probably the most realism I've ever seen played in a superhero aspect before.
Yeah, they're all narcissistic assholes.
I mean, I mean, it makes sense that there would be people like that if they were superheroes, like if superheroes were real. They'd be full of themselves,
And I mean, I'm sure there would be some that were actually doing it for the greater good, but a lot of them would be like, "Oh, look how cool I am."
They'd basically be like reality stars are,
Yeah.
reality TV show stars.
Maybe one would end up leading the country. Who knows?
Ooh, are we talking about? Will Smith?
I'd worship at the shrine of Will Smith.
I would too.
He's an alien that lives among us.
Other than Gemini Man, that movie looked like it was garbage.
What is your favorite Will Smith movie, Colton?
Ooh.
Favorite? Honestly, probably the original Men in Black.
Huh. That is, I've watched that movie like 50 times. It's so good.
Do you want to know what mine is?
What?
The Zapruder film.
The what?
The Zapruder film.
Bringing it back.
I don't know what that is.
The Zapruder film is the footage.
Oh,
it's the JFK footage.
Oh my god. Oh god, that's a throwback to episode like woo. Episode like 2.
That was great, Jacob.
You know what, Jacob? I appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate being here.
Yes. I was workshopping an idea for a YouTube video about reviewing every single Will Smith movie. I think I need to go back to doing it.
It's just the review scale going to be like, "Oh, that's hot," or "Oh, that's not."
That's actually not a bad idea. I'd be like, "Oh, that's hot," or "Oh, that's not," "Oh, that's mid," or "Oh, that's hot."
No, "Oh, that's eh."
"Oh, that's eh." "Oh, that's okay." "Oh, that's all right." I started with the first Bad Boys, which oddly enough I didn't really care for.
The second one's better.
I've never seen it.
I didn't care for the first Backstreet Boys. I didn't care for the first Bad Boys.
How dare you?
I don't really care for the Backstreet. No, I love the Backstreet Boys actually. But how did we even get here? What?
It's conversation, Derek. That's what happens.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
Invincible.
Yes. Okay. So, I love the animation. I love the voice acting. I love the action scenes. I
You
love
love
everything.
all of it.
I honestly love everything about it. I love Omni-Man and his J. Jonah Jameson looking face.
Yeah, I do like oh god, what J.K. Simmons
No,
is what?
a real question: is Omni-Man a DILF?
Oh, by far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, right? Yeah.
He
See
I
that
don't
one
know
scene?
why. It's
Got
gonna
the
sound
khakis
weird.
and the button up.
He reminds me of what's his he hosts late night now. He used to do the Stephen Colbert.
Oh, it reminds you of Stephen Colbert? Is that what
Yeah,
you
I don't
said?
know why,
All right.
but
I don't really know what to say to that.
yeah, good. But yeah, so y'all overall though, y'all recommend the show?
Highly
100%.
recommend Invincible. Well, you haven't got the ending, but the whole show, I feel like every episode catches you off guard with something.
I will say the first episode really caught me off guard. I was like, "Whoa, dude!"
I was
Oh,
like,
I
blub,
bet.
blub, blub. I was like, blub, 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 what?
Well, yeah. So, who would win in a fight, Omni-Man or Anakin Skywalker?
No, here's the real question. Who would win in a fight, Omni-Man or Brightburn?
Oh, I forgot. Jacob and you don't have different. Wait, no, Jacob didn't watch Brightburn, did you?
I did not.
It was Kamar, right?
Kamar and you have differing opinions.
And that's why he's not coming back on the podcast.
Understandable. Actually, that album he's releasing, he's got a Brightburn diss track.
You ever just write a diss track to a 12-year-old kid?
Yeah, it's called Fuck Red.
Oh, bright burn. More like I'm about to bright burn your face off with these bars.
Bright bitch.
A bright burn gonna make me do a bright turn into an alleyway and get... I don't know.
All right, this is why Derek doesn't freestyle.
This is why I don't freestyle. God. Colton, do you have any other thoughts about Invincible?
No, I want to watch more of it. I just
Hopefully
Like
by next episode you finish it.
we'll see. I haven't watched a TV show in weeks. Although
You
I'm
make
gonna-
it sound in weeks. It's not that long.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to other people.
Yeah, that's
Although
true.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch Metalocalypse. I've been on a huge death metal kick,
Mhm.
and I was actually listening to Death Clock stuff, and I was like, this ain't too bad. And then I remembered how funny that show is.
You know what I recently got into? I recently got into the band Zebrahead. I don't know if you guys have ever listened to Zebrahead.
I've heard of Zebrahead, but I've never listened to Zebrahead. What is
Never heard of
It's
it.
think Offspring mixed with like rap music.
You're not selling me on it, but I will.
I'm not,
I will,
but I mess with it.
I'll have to give it a listen then.
Jacob, you ever hear Zebrahead?
I have not.
They have a song on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I think. All my friends are
Oh!
metalheads. All my friends are metalheads.
That's less than Jake.
No, that's what is it called?
I've
All
never
my
played
friends are
Tony Hawk.
metalheads is definitely
sec.
less than Jake.
I got this, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna use the power of Spotify.
Don't you besmirch the name of less than Jake.
No, I love Less Than Jake actually. Oh, All My Friends Are Nobodies.
Oh, okay.
That was a very similar title.
I have played that game a million times, so if I heard the song, I would definitely recognize it.
Yeah, that's that one that goes to all my friends that are just like me.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're an older band.
Yeah. And then the guy comes and rapping. He's like, "Got a belly full of this money, money." That guy.
So Sum 41.
Yeah.
Love Sum 41.
I do too.
I was listening to what was it Sum 41? It was that song by that band. There's that song by that band. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it
Very
was
descriptive.
I would do anything. That one.
Is that them? I don't remember.
I don't know if it's Sum 41, but let's see.
I don't want to waste my
It's
time.
Simple Plan.
See, I never could get into Simple Plan.
But it's featuring Mark Hoppus from Blink-182.
Oh, okay.
He literally comes in to say na 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 na. So the thing Mark Hoppus is known for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess we can get to the main topic. We really
we're just going all over the place.
That's what happens when all the three of us get together.
It's fun though. I like conversing with you guys.
Yeah, I like
guys.
Use guys.
Yeah. Use guys. So our main topic of the day, or the night, or whatever time it is you're listening, is the Star Wars prequels, episode 1 through 3. We're going to go through all 3 of the movies. We're going to go one by one and just talk about our thoughts and feelings about these movies. Again, I've
AKA
seen...
the crowning achievements of humanity.
Exactly.
Yes.
The apex, the reason that all humans will go to heaven. No one will be damned for eternity.
George Lucas saved us all.
Well, it was really my vision to save the entire humanity from damnation. The only way I could do that was making prequels to my movies.
And having a huge goiter.
You really love to make fun of that man's goiter.
It's a big fucking goiter.
It's very big.
You're gonna get canceled. That's ableist or something.
Good.
So, like the other ones, I had seen episode 1. I think episode 1's the Star Wars movie I've seen the most, actually. I don't know why.
Didn't you and Kamar go see that when they re-released it in theaters, Jacob?
Yes,
I did it too.
Did.
It was in 3D, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember Jacob and Kamar got like all dressed all fancy.
Oh,
they were gonna go pick up chicks.
Me and my dad and my brother went to go see it at Cinemark.
That actually sounds like a really nice, like, dude bonding time.
It was great. I loved seeing it in 3D.
Kamar and I thought we were going to score with my grandmother dropping us off. Had my beaver hat on. Wear my Vans shirt. Duct tape on my blue jeans.
Oh,
yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah, nothing happened.
We were like 14 at the time, right?
Yeah, I don't know how I was going to pull that off if anything were to happen. Like... Was I gonna get some head
You
in
gonna
the
come
theater?
home with me? Hey, Nanny, can she come home with us?
Hey, Nanny, I'm gonna be in my room. Don't knock, Nanny.
This is my chauffeur, my grandmother.
Just call her like a really like maid sounding name, like "Hello, Phyllis, take us home."
Is she Christian?
Oh God,
that's exactly what it would be.
Is she? That's my dad. That's my dad. So, do you remember the plan was to release all of them back in 3D? You remember that?
Yeah, and then it just didn't happen, right?
Like one a year, right? No?
Yeah, I think that was the original plan, and then it just
didn't happen.
Didn't. I would have totally gone to see episode 3 in 3D.
Oh. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
In 3D.
In 3D. In 3D. But with this one, I'd seen episode 1 like 100 times. I had only seen half or so of episode 2, but I finally watched
Lucky.
it. And then I know. And I've seen episode 3 a fair amount of times.
Episode 3 is hands down the best of these.
Well, I guess we'll get to that. But episode 1, Star Wars episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
It's a menace to society.
It's a menace to my mental health.
You know, the thing that upsets me the most about that movie is that they showed Darth Maul's lightsaber in the trailers.
Oh, do you think like they should have kept it a secret?
Yeah. Picture how hyped that would be. It had been what, 20 years since the last Star Wars movie almost?
Something like that, like 15 or so.
Yeah, a little, yeah. Because it was 99 and 83. So 16. Picture going in, you haven't seen Star Wars in so long. You're so excited. You've seen the bad guy. He looks badass. You don't know anything about him. The fight's about to start. You hear the and you're like, yes. And then again?
Oh!
That would have blown minds.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Now that you explain it, yeah.
That is my biggest complaint with episode 1 is they should have saved that.
The thing is, I don't think I hate this movie as much as I want to.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's an okay movie.
It's like one of the guilty pleasures. It's not good, but it's not bad. It gets way too much hate.
Although I remember a few years ago, I was like, I don't really understand the whole Jar Jar racism thing, and then I watched it again, and I was like,
oh, I understand.
I think I kind of understand where they were, and I even explained it to my mom because, again, my mom watched all these with me because we're on a marathon together, and she was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, he is and he's not the only racist character in this movie.
Yeah, there's that. There's the now
The
there's two of them.
Federation. Yeah,
Now there's two of them. What is that supposed to be? Is that Jewish or something?
Whoa.
they're
Whoa.
very Chinese.
Oh,
It's
Star
the most
Wars.
stereotypical.
we've been canceled.
I mean, we're waking up the masses to the fact that George
It's
Lucas
true.
is a big old racist.
Well,
That
you
goiter is filled with hate.
got a goiter full of hate.
Can we name that the episode?
Goiter full of hate. You know what? Just for you,
Return of the
Colton.
Goiter.
I'll put the
Strikes
goiter.
Back.
I'll put the goiter in the thumbnail just for you.
Yes.
Attack of the Goiter.
The goiter awakens. The last goiter. Rise of the Rise of the goiter.
I love that I'm rubbing off on y'all and the goiter's becoming a thing.
The goiter will become a meme, like Will Smith or Tom DeLonge or
Any
what
of
else?
the other stupid things that we say. Sonic.
Sonic, just in general, Sonic.
Yeah.
Truthfully though, like I enjoy episode 1. It's one of those like guilty pleasures because I know it's not really that good, but I still can enjoy it.
There's a few parts that I'm like, yeah, I do get the hate. Like, I feel bad for Jake Lloyd, the kid who played Anakin, but man,
He was not good.
that was, it was, man, that poor kid.
You know what I will say though?
Mm-hmm.
The music, and this might be the best Star Wars music.
Oh, the music is amazing.
The original trilogy is already incredible, and then this one just John Williams is like, you know what? Fuck you, Beethoven. I'm the best.
I can't get past that kid's acting.
It's pretty bad.
Just the acting in general in this movie is like Qui-Gon is, he's played by Liam Neeson, but he sounds like he's asleep half the time.
Yeah, he actually I think is my least favorite Jedi.
He really, I rewatched it and I was like, oh, well, because before, I remember when you said that, I was like, he's cool. But then I watched it, I was like, wow, he really does
He's
nothing.
just kind of boring, yeah.
He's just kind of there, like...
He's there to die.
Mm-hmm. And then...
I mean, Colton, in the universe, though, is he, like, all that powerful? Because I remember correctly, he really wasn't all that powerful, like how Obi-Wan turned out to be, like, super high tier.
Yeah, he was just kind of like a normal Jedi.
Yeah, he was kind of mid, honestly.
Like, he wasn't bad, but he was, like, he was no, like, Yoda or Mace
Luke.
Windu. Or
definitely wasn't Luke
later on.
Yeah, like... It kind of sucks, because it's like, it's Liam Neeson.
Yeah, like, man, it
like
is what it is.
Like, the man played Zeus. Like, it's Liam Neeson.
So, Derek, you just watched episode 1 then, right?
Yeah, like last week or a week or two ago, to prepare, I rewatched the 3 prequels.
So, I think Colt and we grew up on it, like...
Yes,
no, I've grown up on it too. I watched it first when I was like 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you, like, know the childlike wonder of seeing, like, the pod racing, like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's breathing underwater and stuff.
I still think the pod racing is really, really cool looking in this movie.
Yeah, I think that would be... I mean, I know they made the Star Wars Pod Racer game, but they need to, like, make a new one.
Although, to be fair, I think, and I might be in the minority here, I think it goes on for a little bit too long.
No, I can see that, because it doesn't really add all that much to the story. Like, it looks cool, and it's fun to watch, but in reality, it did not need to be as long as it was.
You know what?
But I still enjoy it.
You know what needs to be longer? All the parts with Watto. See,
that's more racism.
So Boba is a straight bigot throwing out racial slurs. I don't know what he's saying, but his intention on saying it, my gosh.
You know it is very dehumanizing.
Yeah. If he knew what the N-word was, he would use it.
He called him a botha folder and then broke off a piece of his car. If that's not systematic racism, I don't know what is.
The white men have it too hard.
This is the only universe where the white men have it really harder than everyone else.
But I mean, in reality, do they really? Even in this universe, they're doing all right for themselves.
You know what? Yeah, I guess. Unless you're like... Yeah, no, I guess... No, I mean, I guess unless you're Anakin, unless you're like a slave...
But even then, Anakin ends up working his way out of it. Like,
that's true.
They're like, oh, this little white boy needs help. Let's save him and make him the strongest Jedi.
Okay, I think the only one was Shmi. Shmi got the bad end of the stick.
Yeah, he kind of got fucked over.
Why didn't he rescue her?
He had time, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure he had time.
I think the reasoning was, like, we don't have enough money. Like, buddy, when has that stopped a Jedi previously before? Like, you're taking on whole armies, and you're just like, ugh, $1.50 short. Sorry, kid. Yeah. Come with me.
A Republican guy, it doesn't work. It only money.
What did you think of when Anakin flies the... God, what is that? I used to know the name of the actual model that he flies, but when he flies the ship and he's shooting everything...
I mean, I guess they were trying to show that, like, he is Anakin, or he's going to be Anakin, and he's amazing.
He's already a talented pilot.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a little more sense than the stuff with Rey, because they show him being talented with the building and racing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he built droids as a little kid.
They're like, he knows his stuff. He's just a real prodigy. And that kind of makes sense, because you see him as a kid, prodigy, and then he grows up. So it kind of makes sense.
And the midichlorians.
I think midichlorians... I don't know. Like, I'm torn. I know some people hate midichlorians, but I'm like... It makes sense.
I get the reason for it. It does make sense, but I think it takes away the wonder of, like, anybody could be a Jedi. Now it's like, no, you're predetermined whether you can or not based off of this.
That is true.
You got the sea monkeys in your blood. That's a Jedi.
Yeah, the Jedi cummies.
Jacob's sons.
Bruh, y'all better have my...
By the way.
I really hope you do.
That is a Micah question.
I went to Barnes & Noble with Kaylee, Micah, and Kamar, and of course I don't read that much, so I buy a box of sea monkeys, and I left it there, and yeah, Micah said he threw them away, and I sent my ransom to Colton, my $1 ransom, and I hope they're okay.
He does still have them. He caught them out of the trash. I know that.
Okay.
Well, let's hopefully the Sea Monkey story, the Sea Monkey trilogy,
the Sea Monkey saga.
The Sea Monkey saga. We'll keep you guys updated about the Sea Monkey saga as the news unfolds. I hope they're okay too.
It'll be breaking podcast news.
We'll be talking about so Star Wars. Oh my! Wait, hold on. I'm just getting this. It appears the sea monkeys have been released into the wild.
I better get my babies back, or else I'm going to turn into John Wick.
Oh, it appears up. I'm just getting word. Jacob has jumped into the Atlantic Ocean, screaming, "I will find you."
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I like that visual.
Just a shirtless, naked Jacob. Well, I guess naked is shirt. If you're naked, you're shirtless, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess there could be an argument made that there's some clothing that is a shirt, but like you're still naked.
Fishnet tank top.
Yeah, mesh tank top.
Fishnet tank top. Now that's a visual I need to see.
That'll be the thumbnail.
It'll be the goiter and fishnet Jacob.
I'll buy one.
Can we put the goiter in a fishnet?
Like not even just George Lucas with the goiter, just the goiter in a fishnet.
Yeah, that'd be hot.
Hold on, guys. I can't get too turned on. I'm trying to remain professional for the podcast.
Guys, shut. My wife's in the next room.
Oh, okay. Big giant dongs, dong.
Oh, she doesn't care about that.
That's normal. Like she knows what I'm about. Like she knows what I'm
Okay, I'm glad she's all right with it. I'm glad she's fine with that. Natalie Portman, I don't know what George Lucas was telling her, but oh my god, she's probably the worst next to the Jake Lloyd in this movie.
And he's got an excuse because he's a little kid.
She is. I mean, I mostly blame George Lucas because he probably was like, "Now I need you to sound very, very uninterested and bored.
Don't focus on the goiter."
Don't, I guess. Did someone slip her some Xanax? Because she's just like, the Trade
She's
Federation.
dead emotionally.
The Trade Federation will be blah, blah, blah. Especially when she's in the makeup and like pretending to be the queen or whatever.
She knew that was going to be a paycheck. That's why she did that.
Yeah, even when she was pretending to be the handmaiden, like she's a different character, she still sounds boring.
Yeah, Do you think she got better as the prequels went on?
Kinda.
I don't like her a single bit.
Huh?
I don't like her a single bit.
I don't like her in these
Anakin
movies.
deserved better.
I think she redeemed herself with the Natalie Portman rap on SNL.
I just like all the memes right now of that scene of where it's them laying down next to each other, and it's like, you're gonna do it for the better, right?
Oh,
For the better, right?
I've been seeing all of those.
I love those.
I think we can say that the prequels have definitely given us the best memes.
Oh, they are easily some of the most memeable movies of all time.
I think one of the main problems with this movie is you watch it and you feel like it's a tech demo. Like, the reason it was made was to show off tech.
Yeah, there's a lot of green screen that would have looked a lot better as practical stuff.
And half of it does not look good anymore.
Like, yeah, at the time it was cool, but have you seen photos of them filming, like, not necessarily this one in particular, but just the prequels, where it's just giant green rooms?
I saw the meme of Ewan McGregor, like, from episode 2, where he's in the ship and he's like messing around in the blue screen.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good, like, the action scenes are still really good.
Yeah, the final fight I still love.
It's kind of worth the whole movie, honestly. Kind of worth it.
And it gave us the one of the funniest internet memes of Qui-Gon dying with the Seinfeld music over it.
Yes. I still haven't watched it.
It's so good.
The thing is, I feel nothing. I felt nothing when Qui-Gon died.
Yeah, you're kind of like, oh, bye.
Oh, that sucks. Dang. He should have given Watto his money.
That's what this boils down to. Maul wasn't even actually a Sith Lord. He just hired him to get his money back.
He takes off his mask and it's Watto. He should have given me my money.
When he cuts him in half, he just starts flying around.
I have one major problem with episode 1, though. And,
what?
Okay, Cole, I think you know about this. So, Derek, do you remember the part whenever, he gets Anakin, he picks him up, it's all good, they're heading back to the ship in the desert, Darth Maul and Qui-Gon are about to get into a lightsaber fight. You remember that part?
Yeah.
Okay, Darth Maul comes riding on his, I guess, moped of the desert, speeder style, and Qui-Gon says, Anakin, drop, and he just drops instinctively. I'm just saying, any rational human being is not going to be like, if I yell at you right now, Derek, drop, are you going to fall to your hands and knees? No. I think Anakin would have gotten nerfed if this would have been real life circumstances, and I'm so mad.
Absolutely would have just gotten plowed and exploded.
And then we would have had no movies.
Although, to be fair, Maul probably would have died from that too.
Yeah, it's true. But Anakin, drop. What?
Can somebody make an edit of that? Of just, like, him not dropping and just exploding into a, like, mist of blood?
And then the ending credits.
With the Seinfeld theme.
Or the We'll Be Right Back, the Eric Andre.
Oh, yes! Or hell, you could do Curb music with the two. It just, like, zooms in on Obi-Wan's face.
Whenever Qui-Gon dies, they need to do the In the Jungle, the Lion Sleeps Tonight. I mean, there is good stuff in the movie. Like I was saying, the fights good. The fights are good. I think Ewan McGregor's, like, in all these movies, is the only person to, like, break.
He carries it.
He breaks free from the crappy directing and writing.
It's just that he is very enjoyable. Although I think this is my least favorite of him.
Yeah, because there's no beard. So.
Oh yeah,
0 out of 10.
He rocks a beard.
He really does. Yeah, I'm trying. There was a lot of stuff I wanted to say about it, but I forgot.
And then we kind of just ruined it.
No, I mean, like, when I first watched it, I should have took notes, and I was like, man, I have a lot to say, but...
Y'all didn't even talk about Jar Jar yet.
We don't need to do that, because Derek will go into the Jar Jar erotica again, and then I'm gonna get mad.
Man's hot.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
How about Boss Nass?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of...
Mr. Bassa, what are you doing? Misa Jar Jar.
All right, so Jacob...
Yeah.
Jar Jar. Misa banish you. No,
Jacob,
Misa,
you've been
get
playing
banished.
Lego Jurassic Park, right? How's that going?
Yeah. Oh, dude, Lego Jurassic Park. Let me tell you, man. I've played Apex Legends. I've played The Last of Us.
Oh,
None of them had a
Nessa.
harder-hitting storyline.
Bassa Nassa.
Lego.
Oh.
Is it as good as Lego Star Wars?
It's right there. It's right there. I forgot how
Okay.
interactive the game is, though.
I'll have to check it out, because actually I like Jurassic Park, but...
I love Jurassic Park. That's my second favorite movie. Well,
Hey,
like
guys,
the series.
Guys, guess what?
What?
Jar Jar, you so tight.
So,
Oh,
what would y'all do? Like serious question, real quick. If somebody edited Jurassic Park to make all the dinosaurs just a bunch of Jar Jars running around,
I'd probably have an orgasm.
I'd probably let a dinosaur eat my ass, no lie.
Have you seen those teeth? Have you seen those teeth?
I'm sorry, Colton.
I can't escape.
Jar Jar clearly was put in the movie to be like, oh, the kid's he's silly. He's funny. Laugh. He's in the movie so much. He's in
He
the
really is. They
He's
could have
so-
cut him down to like a third, and that would have been okay.
Like, after everything that happens, he's just has some, like, they turn to Jar Jar to see his reaction.
I want him to do like the Home Alone face.
Like, there's a part in the movie where they're talking about, like, how Queen Amidala's people are going to be slaughtered if she doesn't sign the treaty. Jar Jar's there, and he says, what's a use I think are gonna happen to use people? I was like, no, we're not giving him serious dialogue. We're not doing that. Like, you're not trying to...
especially with that
like-
voice.
It's like having him read, like, the Diary of Anne Frank. Like...
Oh, I kind of want that now.
Misa was in the attic.
He like I said, I think if they would have cut him down, I wouldn't have had as big of a problem with him, even though he would still be racist.
Or annoying.
Both.
Both. I feel like it's more of a crime to be annoying than racist.
I
That's
mean,
just me.
I'm gonna go that they're both bad. One might be worse than the other, but
Yeah,
if people don't know racism is the worst one, is what I'm hinting at.
yeah. I really don't know what they were thinking. I think they thought, man, this is really gonna win over America. There's gonna be toys and shirts.
They were thinking like it's about to be the year 2000. Like we're gonna bring in this new millennium in style.
Time to have Jar Jar bring in the new millennium.
Jar Jar style.
He was gonna have like a jazz CD. Like he was.
They need to do like, I don't know if you ever watched Rocket Power, but the episode where Squid invents Squid style and then it like flashes up on the screen. They need to do that with Jar Jar, where it's
Every
like Jar
time-
Jar style.
Every time Rocket Power was on, I changed the channel. Even as a kid, I knew it was bad.
Dude, fuck you.
What? Yeah, Rocket Power is fucking great.
Dude, Tito, with all the advice from the Big Kahuna, fuck you. This is a Rocket Power podcast now.
Rocket Power was overrated.
Go pick up your ring,
So
Sonic.
Jacob, back to Lego Jurassic Park.
We're back to actual Star Wars. Is there anything else you guys have to say about episode 1?
So the thing about episode 1 is John Hammond shouldn't have played God whenever he did. And honestly, they could have saved the lawyer. They could have saved a lot of people on that part.
You know,
but
I think that George Lucas's problem was that he was so concerned with whether he could, he didn't think about whether he should. So he before he knew what he had, he patented it, he packaged it, he slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and by God, he's selling it. He's selling it.
I like that scene where Anakin has the lightsaber out and he doesn't know how to turn it off, and they're all panicking. like the little kids in Jurassic Park did. There's fucking stupid kids who don't know how to turn off a goddamn flashlight.
Turn off the flashlight!
Just cover it with your hand!
That's like some joke that they would have on the Ellen DeGeneres show. It's like, Zoomers try to use a flashlight without their phone. You guys didn't know, we used to use flashlights. Haha, young people dumb.
Being honest, when was the last time you used a flashlight?
My favorite part of episode 1 is, though, whenever Qui-Gon's telling them about the Sith, and
yes,
they're like, no, there's no way there could be Sith, and Qui-Gon's like, life finds a way.
Sith finds a way. Also, Samuel Jackson's in the movie briefly, does nothing.
Yeah.
Does nothing.
But, I mean, he was there. He was cool.
He was
yeah,
definitely
he
Samuel
unlocked all
Jackson.
the park gates and stuff in the movie. Like,
That's crazy. Samuel Jackson's in both of these movies. That is insane.
Holy shit, he really is!
Yeah.
I didn't even put that connection together.
All right. Well, I guess we can. If any last thoughts about episode 1?
What had better CGI, Star Wars or Jurassic Park?
Definitely Jurassic Park.
It wasn't even CGI, man. They had an animatronic Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like,
it was like half CG, half actual animatronic. So it was actually
and that's
pretty
so
cool.
because it was like 5 years earlier. It looks better,
bro.
It looks better.
Movie.
Great movie. Better than episode 1.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Jurassic Park is just a good ass movie.
It's better than a lot of movies, actually. Yeah. I think I hurt my hand while slamming it trying to beat Jeff Goldblum.
What if Jeff Goldblum was in Star Wars?
What
if he was Palpatine?
Oh, I believe the it's quite operational.
Dude, he would have been so hot.
It's treason then.
Unlimited power.
Do it.
No, you're a Nick. Anyway, have you seen that meme where it's where Samuel Jackson's fighting Palpatine and where he's like, "No, you will die." And they change it to "No, you're a Nick."
I have.
Oh.
You see a lot of weird racist shit there.
It's the memes. I'm sorry.
Derek's down 4chan.
I'm sorry.
Derek's homepage is Stormfront, even though he's not a white guy.
I've infiltrated I was gonna say r/. I'm infiltrated B or whatever they name their boards. I don't know. Yeah. So episode 1.
2.
Episode 1 was this got some good. It's got some bad.
I would give it like a solid 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but the stuff that's bad is really bad.
It's just so easy to make fun of.
There's a lot of good memes, and there just isn't a lot to talk about, really.
Nostalgia, I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not being nostalgic. I'm gonna give it a 5.
So it averages out to a 6. I picked a superior number.
Anyway, episode.
I'm the winner. Face it.
Do it.
But was there racism in episode 2 as bad?
Yeah,
I don't feel like
there was that part where Obi-Wan says that the white race is superior to black race, right to Mace Windu's face.
Yeah,
I thought that was an odd scene. I don't know why they put that in there.
George Lucas was really seeing how far he could get. He's like, they let me be racist last. It's like Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino. That whole movie, good movie. I swear he made it though, just so he could say as many racial slurs as he wanted.
It's like, yeah, I support this old man for protecting his neighborhood. Wow, I still support you, man. You're going really far with the racial stereotypes. What? Can you calm down?
Although I will say that one scene where it's like, sometimes you meet somebody you don't fuck with. I'm that guy.
I've actually never seen that movie.
It's actually a really good movie. I enjoy it immensely.
I'll check
it's
it
just
out.
Like old angry Clint Eastwood saying racial slurs and being a badass.
Nick.
Whoa.
Did he say the
He
N-word?
might say the N-word in the movie.
Now I have to watch this movie. So Star Wars Episode 2 is easily the worst one of the prequels.
Yeah, actually, of the prequels.
If you delete Anakin and Padme out of the entire story, it is fantastic. because it fills in a lot of holes.
I feel like, oh my god, the anime.
God,
that's their ship name.
The ship name anime. The Anakin and Padme scenes are awful. They are so bad. Jesus.
Is that not how love is?
I mean, I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to have his Romeo and Juliet moment and like try to write like Shakespeare. He was trying to have a Shakespearean moment. But man, George Lucas, you are not Shakespeare. You really aren't.
How did George Lucas get married?
I don't like sand.
She just really liked the goiter.
Oh my god, she sucks on the goiter.
Sex,
she sucks on the goiter.
Sex, she like slaps it around and sucks on it.
Slap me with your goiter, George. Oh.
That is the grossest visual I think I've ever had.
Now, Daddy's about to bring out Big Goya.
Big Goya?
I think the only thing I liked about episode 2 was the shock factor at the very end. Because, you know, whenever you're watching it as a kid and, like, see an arm get chopped off, you're like, oh, that stings.
Yeah. And then, like, seeing Yoda jump around and, like, fight was kind of cool.
Oh, that was so cool as a kid, seeing Yoda fully, like, be a badass.
It's kind of silly, but it's also kind of cool.
I love it.
I actually don't, like, remember that much from this movie, but I was just bored out of my mind for a good chunk of it. Although, the big Coliseum scene, really cool.
Mm-hmm. A little cheesy, but what do y'all think of Dooku as a bad guy?
I think he's really cool and very has a cool voice, very menacing.
I think they could have done a lot more with him.
They didn't do enough.
Underutilized.
They really wasted what's his name? Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. R.I.P.
Amazing actor.
R.I.P. Yeah.
You ever listen to his metal album?
No.
He doesn't have a metal album.
Straight up, go Google it right now. Christopher Lee has a metal album.
Well, now I have to Google it. So.
And he released it after he was like 70 or something. He was like an old dude, and he just was like, I'm gonna make a metal album.
Oh, there it is, Spotify.
Metal. Oops, Meatloaf. Whoops.
Holy shit.
Is a heavy metal a heavy metal Christmas?
He has another one.
Act 3, the bloody verdict of something. Oh my gosh.
It's very like,
how many metal albums does he have?
Metal? I think 2.
Is Charlemagne the Omens of Death?
That might be it.
Charlemagne by the sword and cross. Metal Knight. A heavy metal Christmas. A heavy metal Christmas 2.
Yeah, I didn't realize he released that many.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to a heavy metal Christmas this Christmas. I think the only interesting thing was just seeing Anakin kind of like... You know what? No, it wasn't, because that's what I was going to say about this movie. Anakin is... I don't know whether I hate him more as a child or as a teenager in this movie.
He's so angsty.
He's so whiny, and it's all Obi-Wan. He wants to... Like, how did he get this way?
What do you think his favorite band would be if he was in, like, today's time?
Simple Plan.
I could see that.
But the thing is, like, how did Anakin as a character get this way? Like, they didn't show what happened in between. Like, as a kid, he's like, oh, well, I'm a happy-go-lucky kid. But, like, all of a sudden, he's an angst.
You gotta look at Donald Trump's kids and look at why they suck so much. Because Donald Trump's like, I'm the best. I'm gonna be the best. And because I'm the best, you're gonna be the best. Now Anakin's young. He goes into the Jedi Temple. And they're like, you're the chosen one. You can bring balance to this shit and all that stuff. Yeah. And he's like, yeah. I'm the hey. You heard? I'm the best there is.
It would have been cool if like they explored that a little more, actually. But
him growing up in the temple.
Yeah, like how does that affect you? Like being told you're the chosen one, you know?
Harry Potter did okay with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say they did that with Harry Potter. I know they did.
Harry was running from that shit the whole time.
He's like, I want to be the best.
I want to be the very best. No one ever was.
I'm just Harry.
I think I don't know who to blame for this one, because like Hayden Christensen, I like Hayden Christensen, but man, he is so bad in this one.
He redeemed himself in episode 3, but yeah, he's
he's
not great.
in this movie. I feel like I mainly blame George Lucas as being the writer and director.
It's the script, yeah. The
Yeah,
script itself is. He did not give them much to work with, and then he just took whatever. I guarantee you, it's like all first take. Like, yeah, it's good enough. Like, I'm sure there's probably parts where they're reading off of cue cards.
Yeah, like the faces he makes too, like while he's yelling and being angsty. Like,
I think that was the first movie they showed Camino in. Did y'all like it?
oh, was that the town, right? No.
That's a clone facility, the planet.
Yes.
Oh, that actually looked kind of cool.
That one was pretty all right. I was like this. That's what the prequels did a lot of. They had parts that were really cool and really good,
and then the rest
ruined by bad dialogue.
ruined by. I think what I would have liked to see more of Jango Fett. He was kind of cool, but
He was cool, but they kind of put him in because they're like, Boba was cool. Let's just make another Boba.
I think the most like I can't think of the word. I think the most impressive part is that they got a kid to sound exactly like what a kid of Boba Fett would sound like.
Yeah, no, that was actually pretty good casting on it.
Yeah, I was like, this kid is really doing a good. What accent is this? But Australian or something? But
Yeah, I guess that would be comparable to that.
kinda, yeah. But he sounds, and then the dad kind of sounds like Boba Fett ish. Like,
And then he dies.
yeah, he gets his head cut off. I
And
don't.
like, yeah, there's no way to retcon that. Like, I know they've retconned like Boba like staying alive and all that. There's no way Jango's still alive.
they reattached his head through force magic.
So are the clones
don't
just
give
the
Disney any ideas.
are the clones just the equivalent of like getting just wrecked drunk and shopping on Amazon and just forgetting like you order yourself 12 bags of Doritos and just finding on your doorstep the next day like, oh, I'm hungry now. Like,
I can see that.
don't they go in there like Master Scythe Diaz put in an order 50 years ago? Like, well, isn't that
You're like,
convenient? We're about to go to war, actually.
Right now. Yeah.
We'll take them all.
Yeah.
I'll take your whole stock.
I'll take your entire stock.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think I don't know. This one felt messy. Like the storytelling felt very messy.
Yeah. Like it's like Jacob said. There is a lot that is explained, and this is a very necessary movie.
Mm-hmm.
It just needed some more time with a different director.
Yeah, and then I think it was kind of cool seeing Anakin like react to his mom dying and like killing all the sand people. That was kind of interesting.
Are they racist? I feel like the sand people are racist.
Well, they don't even speak. They're just.
Yeah, but they're sand people. Like
people are racist
I don't
towards
know.
sand people. I don't think y'all watch The Mandalorian, do y'all?
Oh
I've
yeah, no,
watched
I've seen
season.
it. I've seen it all. Yeah.
Okay, so with the sand people episode, they kept referring to them like, yeah, those sand people leaving their things
Yeah.
all over the place and
Yeah.
sand trash.
It feels very racist.
I feel like he wanted to be racist without actually being racist. So he created a character.
They do shove a lot into the movie. So they shove in Anakin's love interest, Anakin's beginning to hatred, how the clones came to be.
Maybe that's why I feel so messy. There's just so much.
Yeah, it needed more time to be fleshed out. Like maybe if
Yeah.
the movie was longer or split into 2 parts or something.
Yeah, definitely.
But then would have to have twice the dialogue.
I think the scene where they're on the conveyor belt and then C-3PO gets on the. I think that was. Why is it in the movie? Why is that in the movie?
Because it was part of the vision.
Robot go beep boop.
Right.
That's why.
It funny cause C-3PO be like, haha, I'm bad droid now. Haha. I don't think George Lucas should be allowed to be funny or try to be attempt to be funny.
Yeah, that's true. Because like the funny parts from the original trilogy are not really stuff that he wrote. It was a lot of it was just kind of like off the cuff.
Yeah, it's like quippies that like Harrison Ford or someone said, right?
Yeah, and it's not that they themselves are funny. That the way he wrote it, it's the delivery of the actor.
Because they let the actors just kind of bring what they had to the table.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when you got I almost called him George Harrison.
Yeah, George Harrison
Ford.
from the Beatles. Exactly. Yeah, I love that part. I think the only actual funny joke that was intentional was Obi-Wan in the club, and then the guy's like, "You want to buy some death sticks?" And he's like, "You don't want some death sticks.
That's
you want
classic.
you want to go home and rethink your life."
They need to recast C-3PO as Ben Shapiro, or have Ben Shapiro voice
Oh
C-3PO.
my god!
Hey there, libtards. I'm C-3PO, human cyborg relations.
Jacob, that is $1 million idea.
Why have I not thought of this?
It'd be
R2D2.
perfect.
Anakin,
Can
do you
sister be in the movie?
Can she
point?
be Slave Leia?
Oh,
You know, I was shown. I had a friend over the other night who'd never seen Ben Shapiro's sister, and I was gonna Google it just so we could see. So I type in Ben Shapiro's sister. Do you know what the first thing for autofill is?
Is it Milkers?
Milk truck.
I mean, they ain't wrong though.
Yeah, she definitely has a. Have you seen her YouTube channel though? It's like conservative, classical Abby or something.
I never watched anything of her in my life.
She talks about like the benefits of being a classical conservative woman.
So she likes being told what to do.
Exactly. She's like, "Please, I'll make your dinner. I'll do it."
Huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Milk truck.
I can't believe that was the first thing on Google. I was like, are you serious?
I just imagine like C-3PO trying to convince Anakin to not join the Sith, but like in Ben Shapiro, he's like, honestly, Anakin, do you really think that the idea that the Sith is more powerful than the Jedi? Honestly, that idea is asinine, folks. Okay.
Facts, not feelings.
My feelings are telling me that the Sith or the Jedi are evil. Well, honestly, facts don't really care about your feelings, Anakin. Okay.
Don't let them cloud your judgment.
Despite being only 10% of the population, the Sith.
Oh, whoa.
I think Jacob's response to that was perfect. Just whoa.
Whoa.
I would say cancel
Maybe-
Ben Shapiro, but that's already happened a couple times.
You see that clip of him and like his like rich buddies all on a podcast smoking a cigarette being like, yeah, I think the main problem is not taxing the rich. I think we just need to tax the poor more, man. The poor don't pay their fair share of taxes. Just tax the poor and we'll be I was like I could not believe what I was watching.
And it wasn't satire, like they were being serious.
Yeah, they were like, the real problem is that not the rich people, they pay their taxes.
God damn, I hate that dude.
It's the poor. Like it wasn't even like it was him and like one of his buddies. Like they were all just smoking cigars in a room talking about how we need to tax the poor more.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words at that.
Yeah, same. I don't know how to.
I saw it. That's how I felt too. I was like, I can't actually believe what I'm watching.
Should have paid Watto his money. Like,
Well, you see, the poor people need to give me money. Watto makes a return in episode 2 when he's trying to find Shmi, when he's trying to find his mom. It was little Annie. I was expecting Anakin to like kill him.
yeah,
That
no,
would
he's
have
like,
been incredible.
I sold it. Like, oh, no, I get it. Times is hard. All right, I'll go look over here now.
She was kind of mean to me that one time anyway.
I thought it was going to be like, understandable. Have a nice day. Pulls out his lightsaber. How do you guys feel about the fact that he murdered the Sand People? Do you think that was a good addition to the story? Or was that like too fan fiction-y?
I mean, it shows that he's not in control of his emotions. He's not, like, the whole Jedi Creed is like, rational, think things through, and he's just like, fuck them, they die and they die.
Yeah, I feel like in the trilogy, that's the only, one of the few really good ways they show that Anakin is not in control of his emotions. Or
But see, it wasn't just the men though. It was the women and the children and the children.
He told that to Padme, and she was like, say no less, shoddy.
Are we just gonna run over the fact that he tried to bring his mom back to life and be Dr. Frankenstein for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, if this would have been the sequel trilogy, he would have used some bullshit force magic to save her.
He would have been like, I'm amazing because I'm the main character. Oh, hey, Mom, what's going on? Oh, hello, son. It's good to see you. I'm alive now.
And I just took 20 years off your life, and you're not my mom anymore. Let's bang.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, that's just what would have happened.
Where did that come from? Although I will admit, I did think the scene with him and his mom just like talking, I think that was the only well acted scene in the movie.
Yeah, that was.
I teared up. I'm not gonna lie, it was sad.
I no, that was that actually. That might be the best well acted scene in the entire prequel trilogy. Now that I'm thinking about it,
My mom saw it and she started crying. She was like, "Oh, his mom." I was like, "Yeah."
she gonna die.
She gonna die. Yeah. Yeah.
How?
I think.
How fucking terrifying is it though to know that like whenever you go to sleep, sand people can just break in and steal you?
You can just be stolen.
Is that a metaphor?
Is that a metaphor for like?
Whoa! No!
Wait, where's this going?
I don't know.
I plead the Sith.
Hey. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Jacob, how does your brain come up with some of this shit?
It doesn't operate well, I can tell you that much. It causes me problems in the long run.
Is it like a form of autism that you're just really good at quipping?
Maybe. Maybe I've just like evolved so far past autism that Sonic doesn't do the trick anymore. And like I just play. Because let me tell you, I got really mad earlier. I was playing the Lego Jurassic Park game, and I got stuck for like 20 minutes in one area. And the thing about Lego games is you're not supposed to get stuck. Like
they're supposed to be easy. Yeah.
There's no way you can get stuck. And I'm just like getting all panicked and getting all pissed off because I couldn't figure it out. And like it's telling me how to do it. And I was like, it doesn't make sense. And like, oh no, I need to go see a specialist at this point.
That got really dark. Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore.
Lego Jurassic Park, 10 out of 10, would play again.
We'll play again. I'm gonna have to check it out. I promise you, I will check it
You
out.
gonna 100% it?
I'm gonna have to. You're gonna platinum it.
All 5 of them for $5 right now on the PlayStation Store.
Hey, yo, that ain't bad.
Really?
Yeah, that's why
I mean, it's the game that we were playing the other night.
Hentai versus Evil?
There's a game that our buddy Sean
Hentai
told
versus
us called
Evil.
Hentai versus Evil.
Hentai.
That is straight up naked anime chicks running around with guns shooting zombies.
That sounds like what dreams are made of.
Wait till you see. I'll send you the video of it.
Oh my god.
It is hilarious. Just at like, why?
How much was it?
Like $7.
Ah, that's right.
That's right.
Very subtle.
That's right. Yeah. That's $7 well spent, I think.
And we just had a group of us yesterday. It was 4 of us just passing the controller around. There's like, you forget that it's like naked anime chicks though, because you're so focused on shooting the zombies that you'll be playing like a normal game for like 10 minutes, and then you're like, oh wait, there's anime boobs on the screen.
Oh yeah, is it fun?
It's one of those. It almost feels like just like a mindless game that you would play on your phone. Not that it's not a good game, but it's entertaining.
Okay.
Like, to put it in better terms, I clicked download, and about 15 seconds later, it was ready on my PlayStation, so...
I think that explains everything. Alright, well... any other thoughts about Star Wars Episode 2? Clearly, we're very focused on this movie because it's so good.
It's the weakest one of the prequels. Although I would take it over any of the sequels.
You would take this over Force Awakens?
Absolutely.
That is, my friend, as the kids would say, that is cap.
And I will say what the kids say, sheesh! I think that's what they say.
Wait, what did you say?
Sheesh.
Sheesh! You gotta say it like that.
Yeah, but I'm old, Derek. I'm not with the times anymore, dude.
Oh, you're 25, that's right. Oh, Colton.
Yeah.
Oh,
How's that
Jake,
back
fuck
feeling?
you. It's been terrible recently. My back has been really fucked up, but you're about to join the club, bud, so you can't even say
Yeah,
anything.
join the 25 club.
Yeah, no, I got Colton's mail in my house yesterday. Colton, you really need to take over that AARP, like, subscription, man. Like, I keep on getting all these local singles in my area, like retirement homes.
Jacob, you got 5 days left, bud.
That's
speaking
5
of
days longer than you, old man. Sorry.
Speaking of mail appearing at Colton's house, do you still have my hard drive that I accidentally shipped to you instead of me?
Yes.
I'll have to go over and get it one day.
You ship things at Colton's house too?
I shipped stuff for his birthday and for Christmas, and then I forgot. I accidentally selected his address for Amazon to buy a hard drive.
I've been shipping Colton a lot of things.
Oh, Jacob and I have had a prank war of birds aren't real merchandise.
Oh my god.
It started with him sending actual fake pigeons that now Mike and I took as a thing where we were hiding them around the apartment trying to scare each other with them.
Man, I need to live with you guys.
He bought me a pigeon mask. Like a whole pigeon mask. It's the greatest.
Have you brought it into the bedroom yet?
Oh.
Of course. We call it eating the bird seed.
Caca, caca. That's the sound pigeons make, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And your wife's like, I want to suck that caca, caca.
So Colton, how was it being at the premiere of Empire Strikes Back?
Oh yeah, let's anything else about episode 2? Any last minutes?
that was my final thoughts on it.
It's the weakest one. It's kind of garbage. The fight scenes are cool.
Better than the sequels.
I like the city, the flying with the flying cars.
That would be cool. Fun to live in. Would you do Death Sticks?
Maybe once. I would try Death Sticks.
I would totally try it.
A Death Stick? Yeah.
Or maybe I'd want to go home and rethink my life. I don't know. But
no, I would totally want to get fucking cracked out on that. That's a space high, my friend. You can't get that on planet Earth.
Oi, space soda.
So now the real meat and potatoes, though. The best of the... You just gonna do the whole thing?
Presenting
Episode 3.
Star Wars Episode 3, Empire Strikes Back. You know what?
Revenge of the Sith, Derek.
Oh, I don't know why I said Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
It was because of the joke a second ago.
Yeah.
Some old man.
Yeah. You old, Colton.
You old man. That joke slipped past me. That's a good joke.
Jacob's clowned me so long. I can't wait till he's 25 too, and then he can stop for like a few months until I turn 26, and then that's gonna be right back.
You know what? That first like 15 or 20 minutes with the rescue scene is probably like as close as we can get to the originals.
I think so. I remember being a kid, being on the school bus, and a kid named Hunter sitting next to me. He had seen it in theaters. I hadn't seen it yet. And him telling me about how he cut off Dooku's head. I was like, there's no way they would do that.
Oh, yeah.
And straight up lopped his head off.
Mm-hmm. I think, like, because the action is fast paced. There's decent quips. Like, it's not, like, cringy. Like, the writing. It feels like that first 15 minutes was directed by someone else.
Yeah, honestly.
The acting's just fine. Like, the CG's fine. Like, the fight scenes are cool. Like, nothing lasts too long.
And like, it would be, like, a good action movie.
Yeah, like, I enjoyed it a lot. Like, I have no problems with that first, like, 15, 20 minutes at all.
I don't think I really have any problems with the movie, honestly. Like, I like this one.
I got some.
There's not a dull moment. Like, I enjoy it thoroughly. And plus, like, this is one of the ones that was released during, I guess, I can remember. Because episode 1, 2, I don't know where I was whenever it got released. Yeah. But this, I remember being so excited for it to come out. And then living up to all the hype.
I went to go see it. I remember with my dad, but I don't remember I don't think I saw the other ones. I just saw that.
So you were just kind of like, what's going on?
I'm like, I don't remember at all, actually. But now I do because I've seen it a few times, and it is the best one. I still have some problems with it though.
What are your problems?
There's still that bad dialogue still sneaks in.
Oh, it's not good,
It's-
but for some reason in this one, it's charming to me. I know it's bad, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, because I mean, everyone clips the part out about like where he's like, "So love has blinded you." I mean, I see that George was trying to make it so that Padme was being sarcastic,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just that the direction he gave her didn't give off that at all.
You turned her against me. You've done that yourself.
You've done that yourself, George Lucas. Yeah, like so that there's still a good amount of bad dialogue. Like the whole like as iconic as the Anakin and Obi-Wan fight is, and that whole dialogue at the beginning, it's not well written.
Oh no, it's cheesy as hell. But like
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
I enjoy this cheesy though.
Yeah, there's something memeable about it. That's probably why.
I think that's exactly what it is because I can watch it and laugh.
Yeah.
But the story's still really good.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on in like a good way, you know.
General Grievous is fantastic.
I love General Grievous. Best Star Wars villain.
Oh my gosh. And very
I'm not
menacing
gonna go
too.
that far, but I love Grievous.
Well, okay, no, we're talking about villain. It's going to be Darth Vader every single time.
Yeah, there's no contest, but
yeah, but General Grievous is up there.
he is really good.
Ah, the negotiator.
Just the way I love the I was trained by Count Dooku. I trained the guy that killed Count Dooku.
Whoops.
like how baller can you get?
Did he say that? I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah, there's a part where or he might have said defeated. I don't think he said killed, but yeah, like Grievous is telling Obi-Wan that like
Yeah, I
was
remember
trained,
that part.
and then Obi-Wan's like I trained the guy that took out almost called him Dooku. That is his name, Dooku.
Yeah, Count Dooku.
But I don't know. It sounded weird in my head for a second.
Count Dookie.
Yeah, it's
Aha. I think Ewan McGregor's best in this movie, honestly.
yeah, he was so cool.
And you know what? Even Hayden Christensen's not that bad.
You know, he definitely you could see growth as an actor between 2 and 3.
Especially in that first 15 or so minutes.
It's schlocky, but it's a fun schlock.
Yeah, at least there's a good amount of like fun between the schlock.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever seen that deleted scene where Anakin speaks droid?
I have
No.
You haven't seen
not.
it? Yeah, in the beginning where he's trying to tell R2-D2 to mess with the elevator, and he's like, this is the deleted scene where he's talking to Obi-Wan, he's like, yeah, I swore I told him to mess with the elevator, I told him, and they like have the R2-D2 noise come from his mouth, like
That's
legit.
Incredible.
And then he's like,
Jamie, pull a video up.
What did you say, Jacob?
Jamie, pull a video up.
Jamie, pull that video up.
I'm gonna Google that as soon as we're done recording.
Please
That
do.
sounds incredible.
Yeah, because he's like yeah, I guess means up and means down, so I guess I must have mixed it up. He says stuff like that, and I was like, I kind of wish they would have left it in.
That sounds so dumb, but like so entertaining.
Yeah.
General Grievous isn't a Sith. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, well, yeah, 'cause he has no force powers, right?
Nope. He's just a really good duelist.
He's just
That's
a big robot.
Big robot that spins real fast.
Brrr.
I fucking hate like Star Wars Battlefront 2,
Oh my god.
like the newer one.
Oh.
When you play against a Grievous, the thing's unstoppable. He's got this like spider crawl move that's just like takes out everybody in his way.
It's kind of frightening when he does it in the movie. The spider crawl. I was like,
Oh, I could see, especially for Derek, that being a problem.
yeah. Anything spider related really gets me.
You don't like spiders?
Nah, but you know, guess who my favorite superhero is?
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
So you don't like eight-legged freaks or anything like that?
I remember when it came out, and like anytime I'd go to Cinemark and like the poster would be there, I'd have to like look away.
Oh no.
You know, Derek legitimately has arachnophobia.
Yeah, like I freak out. Like, I texted Colton one night when I was looking at something, and someone posted a video of a spider, and I was like, Colton, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I know. Like you said, you had to stop playing Ori because there's spiders in it.
You know, there's like a scene where like they're showing like what's in the foreground, and like some type of spider looking thing crawls in the foreground, and I was like, dang it.
It's okay. I have a fear of praying mantises, so you're not alone. Bugs are weird.
My brother doesn't like praying mantises. Yeah. Spiders.
See, mine is worms.
I like worms. Worms are cool.
Can't do worms.
What about
specifically earthworms?
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim's fine. It's just real worms. I could do inchworms. Inchworms are actually quite cute, but earthworms just gross me the hell out. I don't know why.
I don't like this segregation you're doing of specific worms. Like, now them's the good worm boys. I don't know about these. You're one of them. You're one of them good worm boys.
Or like grub worms. Oh, I'd rather die than touch a grub worm.
Earthworms are in the ground for a reason.
They need to stay there.
They need to stay separate from us pure-blooded people.
Truthfully, yes, I will be racist against earthworms, and I have no problems with that.
They're inside the earth, living off the government.
Like it rained the other day, and there was a bunch of earthworms crawling around, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I feel like there's with this movie, there's a lot more good to talk about than there is bad.
You know, it's a very fun movie. It feels the most like an actual like popcorn flick out of the prequels.
Yeah, all the action scenes are amazing.
This is one I didn't get to see until it came out on DVD. Sadly, didn't, because my mom was like super strict, and since this is like at the time the only PG-13 one. And I wasn't old enough yet. She's like, no, you can't watch it. Till my dad bought it and he watched it. He's like, he can watch this. There's nothing bad about it.
It's literally, there's no cursing or like blood even. Like people's hands get cut off and there's no blood. Like
his head gets cut off.
No blood.
No blood.
Yeah, I don't. So that was I had to wait till it was on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish I could have seen it in theaters.
I think that fight with Obi-Wan and Anakin, despite the cringe dialogue, is amazing. The fight is so entertaining.
It's and I will say I like that I know some people prefer the lightsabers to look like they have more weight to them. Like in the original trilogy, it looks like it's something heavy they're swinging around. This is more of a dance.
Yeah,
but
the
it's
choreography
fun.
Is amazing in all of them actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the fights are incredible in these. I think agile.
I think what's really cool is that with the choreography, they show the different styles you can fight with. Like Anakin is very like flashy, and he has a lot of like heavy swinging attacks. He's like twirling the lightsaber under his arm, and then like Obi-Wan's very like focused.
He's gonna do a spin. That's a cool trick.
Yeah. And then is that a line from something or?
Yeah, that's from episode 1.
I don't remember when he says that.
It's the little kid is like, that's a cool trick. But yeah, and it didn't mean to derail.
I was just trying to think of when that happened. But yeah, Obi-Wan's are very like, huh?
I was gonna say Palpatine. That shit was wild.
Yeah, Palpatine.
Palpatine and Mace Windu, like their little showdown.
No, you're a Nick. Yeah, that was a good fight too. Freaking Palpatine, it's treason then.
Yeah, the spin.
The spin with the growl.
It's not even a growl, that's a scream.
But the thing I don't get is like Anakin has a change of heart because whenever he goes against Dooku, he executes him, no issues, right? But with Palpatine's just like, no, he needs to stand trial. Don't do it, Windu.
I need him.
Yeah, it's the selfish reasons of like, oh, maybe I can learn from him.
Yeah, and again, I don't think the change with Anakin is justified or really that thought out that well in any of these movies, even this one.
But have you heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
I thought not. That's a story that I had a friend that could say the whole thing.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I think
I need to learn it.
Cause the sudden change of heart where he kills Mace Windu, kills him. I don't think it was justified.
To be fair, he doesn't kill Windu. He just cuts his hands off.
Even then, though, like, I know it's a split decision, but I just don't see it happening.
Well, maybe Anakin's just racist.
Maybe. No, you're...
That's really what it boils down to.
Yeah.
More George Lucas sneaking his racism in there.
Well, you see, it was in my vision. The black man has to die. That's just my vision.
Oh my gosh.
You're talking about the movies, right?
Sure, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All you have to do is completely comply when the police stop you, and you'll be just fine. If you didn't do anything wrong, you should not feel guilty.
I hate that argument.
I think everyone feels nervous when the police stop them.
Yeah, I was about to say, other times that I know I've done nothing wrong, and it's still like, even if you're just driving and a cop's like behind you, you're like, I'm doing the speed limit, all my like inspection and stuff is good, like no lights are out, and you still get nervous because you're like, he's gonna pull some bullshit and get me on something I didn't know was a thing.
I always think this is how I die. This is how I'm going out. I better start running. I have nothing to run from. But boy, I'm gonna start running.
They're like, I'd like to see your license and registration. Yes, Colton Scott, we have you here on 5 counts of anime discrimination. We have a warrant for your arrest.
No, you know the cops would like be overjoyed with me for that. They'd be like, thank God there's a sane person. They'd give me donuts and coffee, and it'd be great.
Thank God there's a person that hates something made by a minority.
That's basically what it boils down to, yes.
Although I guess in Japan they're not minorities. They're just...
Yeah, I would be the minority there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So how the turns have tabled.
I do want to go to Japan one day.
I'd love to go to Japan.
I want to go to Japan to try the food and try the women.
I just want to go for the food. Even if their 7-Elevens have great food, it looks like.
I took the sociology class last semester, and we went over this thing called sexual tourism, where it's when someone goes to a place and
solely to...
And I was like, that doesn't sound that bad.
All right, let's go back to Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Anyway, listen. As long as it's 2 consenting partners, that's what I mean. 2 consenting partners.
E.T. made a cameo in episode 3.
He did. I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
In the Senate, like when it's showing like all the different alien species, E.T.'s aliens are there.
Really? I honestly didn't even see that. Huh.
Yeah, I thought that was just kind of a cool little, like, oh, they're in the same universe.
And in the movie E.T., whenever they're trick-or-treating, there's a Yoda costume.
Yep, and he recognizes him.
Yep.
Canon.
Yeah, no, that is canon.
It's canon that E.T. is in the Star Wars universe.
Who do y'all think's a better Jedi then? Obi-Wan or Anakin?
The best Jedi?
Obi-Wan.
Who do you think's the most powerful?
Obi-Wan did win, but Anakin does become Darth Vader.
In this movie, Obi-Wan's more powerful. I think Anakin does end up being more powerful, though.
And then Luke becomes more powerful than all of them, so.
Darth Vader's fighting an old man, though. Like, Colton, I can't go over to your house and box you right now. I'd win. Like,
was that all set up for that fucking joke? Was that all planned?
Yeah, Colton. You're old. What's it feel like to be old, Colton?
Dude, my back really hurts.
Yeah, that's right. I bet it does. Metamucil loving ass.
I've been having to put Icy Hot on it every day.
But the thing is, Icy Hot actually works, though.
Oh, no, it's fantastic. Icy Hot in the leave.
That's hilarious. I think I think Palpatine is the best he is in this movie. You get to see so much Palpatine.
He's very entertaining in this movie.
Mm-hmm. He's one of the few that are actually having fun in the role.
And I love that, like, how fast the transformation is after he's zapping Windu.
Oh yeah,
he goes from like normal old dude to this like fucking monster.
I've been permanently disfigured.
This attempt of my life.
I like how like his voice is transforming too. Like he still sounds like the senator or whatever, and then he's like slowly like, "Yo, become Darth Vader."
And I love that it's the same actor. And he didn't even have to wear as much makeup now because he actually just is an old dude.
Now he's just old, yeah. It's gonna sound weird, but I really enjoy all the scenes of Anakin just killing everything. Because he's not talking.
Yeah.
He's not talking, he's just killing stuff. And that's very Darth Vader.
When he straight up just kills all the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or when he goes
Greatest
to
scene in movie history.
He goes to the trade people, those dudes,
Mm-hmm.
and he just murders all of them.
What did you think when they execute Order 66 and like all the Jedi are just being massacred?
I think it's a good scene. I think the fact that they do it without much voices, it's just a score.
Yeah.
I think that's really smart. It only has me question how good are these Jedi?
I mean, if you're not expecting it, you just get shot from behind.
That is true. Didn't they mention in, was it episode 2 that their senses are being clouded or something? Like
yes.
They're not able to sense as good as they used to be?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, something connects in these movies. Something makes sense.
My reaction was just like, that's where they all went. Like, that makes sense now. There's a lot of Jedi. Where are they in the older movies? There they are.
I was like, dang, they killed the hot green one. I'm upset.
Oh yeah, that was disappointing.
I know. I really wanted to. Anyway.
I had some strange feelings about her as a kid. It made me question things.
Yeah, as a kid, I don't feel them anymore. I definitely as a kid though, man. Oh man.
I'm saying like now I'm totally okay with it, but when you're like
now
11,
I've accepted it.
You're like, is it okay to be attracted to this? Like, she's green,
but it's like she got titties.
So
I think it's really that scene where Yoda, they're about to try to kill Yoda and he cuts their head off.
That was awesome.
I was like, that's so.
Just the little flip he does, just like,
and I'm just dead. I'm like, dang. Okay, that's cool.
I wish we would have got more Yoda like that, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I think there's, I know, nostalgia. Jacob, did you ever watch Nostalgia Critic as like a teenager or?
Is like a YouTube series or?
Yeah, YouTuber. He reviews movies and stuff.
No, I did not.
Well, he has a video talking about the prequel trilogies and like the top 11 good things from the prequel trilogies, and he does mention that. Where was I going with this?
Badass Yoda.
No, he mentions okay. He mentions that whenever Hayden Christensen is not talking and they're just showing him walking with his army and like looking evil, he looks menacing as heck.
It actually is very I never would have expected it because he still looks kind of like a little sissy boy, but it works.
Did y'all know that he was going to be Darth Vader in the beginning of the movie, or like because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know that's how it played out. I didn't know Anakin was going to become Darth Vader.
My mom didn't
first saw episode 3.
I did because of my dad.
By the time I was old enough to like watch and understand the movies, I had known because of the internet. So, yeah,
that is kind of cool though to get to like see that happen in real time and be like,
yeah.
No way.
Yeah, because my mom had seen these with fresh eyes, and she's like, "What? He's Darth Vader?" And then she saw like the babies at the end when she delivers the babies, and she's like, "Leia's like Luke," or Padme's like Luke, Leia. And my mom's like, "Wait, what?"
Man, I must have been a dumbass kid though, because in like the old movies, it's like Luke Skywalker, I am your father, and I'm just like, that's a big family. I wonder how that's gonna play out.
I mean, when you're a kid, you're not thinking of that type of stuff, though. You're thinking cool spaceships are shooting lasers at each other.
You're not like, I wonder what George Lucas's vision was.
I mean, I was pretty interested in that as a kid.
My dad told me there was mini lightsabers inside the toaster, and I believed him.
And that's how the toast gets so brown, son.
Nah, you see those metal rods that light up in there? I was like, oh shit, he right.
They do kind of look like lightsabers.
There's a point where you kind of just believe everything your parents tell you because you're like, well, I mean, they're older. They must know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, as a kid, yeah, you're like, Dad, I trust you.
You're like,
and then later in life, you look back, you're like, I should not have trusted my dad.
I should not have said. Some of those things were very wrong. Very wrong. Any other thoughts about episode 3?
What did y'all think of Obi-Wan escaping?
I think that was a cool scene.
It was. I like the. I don't remember the name of it. The little lizard thing you rides
Oh,
though. Yeah, that thing was.
Oh
cool.
Yeah. I like that thing.
No, honestly, I think episode 3 is definitely my favorite out of the entire series.
Like all of them, or just the prequels?
No, all of them, like in its entirety.
Really?
Episode 3, yeah.
You're in the heavy minority right there.
Yeah, no, it's not my favorite. Episode 5's still my favorite, but it might be my second favorite.
I think episode 1 still tops them all of them.
No, episode 2, boy.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, I think episode 8, Last Jedi.
I can't even joke about that, dude.
You really hate the sequels. I can't wait for that episode.
They're just yeah. I won't say anything about it, but
I just really want us to argue about Force Awakens.
no, I don't dislike Force Awakens. That's the one that like I can watch and not hate.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't think it's even as good as the prequels.
I will say that the prequels definitely had a lot of iconic villains.
Yeah, and just they have a charm to them. I don't know what it is.
I think the Obi-Wan and General Grievous fight was really cool.
That one was fun.
It's kind of funny how he ends up being taken down by a gun. Like,
Yeah,
not even a
let's say
lightsaber, just a gun.
I thought that was actually kind of a cool little, because you always see Jedi win with lightsabers, but it showed that they can come up with shit on the fly. Like if something happens, like they're crafty.
Yeah, he's like, oh, gun, shoot him.
I got that Jedi ingenuity.
Have you seen the meme where I think it's from episode, or the ending of episode 7, beginning of episode 8, and like where he throws the lightsaber off the cliff, and then it's just an animated video of General Grievous running and jumping off the cliff.
Yes, I've seen that.
Another for my collection.
I have one last thing to say about the Star Wars episode, though.
Yes.
Alright, I got some fandom lore to get into now.
Okay.
I think Lee Harvey Oswald was a Sith. Because JFK died in 1963, right? So 63, this number kept on running through my head. And I was thinking, like, how many times did Lee Harvey Oswald shoot JFK? 3 times. 63 plus 3, 66. Execute order 66. They talk about the magic bullet that went in multiple directions. What can manipulate matter to go in different directions? The Force.
Yeah.
Lee Harvey Oswald was a Sith, and there's nothing to say that can change my mind.
Does that mean JFK was a Jedi?
He was a casualty. That's all I can say.
He was a casualty.
Like you could even make Lee Harvey Oswald into like Lee Hoa or something. Darth Lee Hoa could be an actual like that
Darth
sounds like
Lee,
could be a name.
Lee Hoa. I like that.
Damn, you just cracked the case, Jacob.
You really just cracked the code.
I busted it wide open, and I feel no remorse. Like he did it.
From my point of view, JFK is evil.
Yeah, Will Smith, you're off the hook.
For now. We'll see where that cum shot really landed.
Unless what if Will Smith is the Sith and he used his like Sith mind tricks to brainwash Lee Harvey Oswald?
It's been in front of us the whole time. Will Sith.
Oh my god.
Duh.
Oh shit.
Darth Jar.
It's getting too heavy, guys.
Darth Will. You ever hear that Joyner Lucas song about Will Smith?
Who?
Joyner Lucas, he's a rapper.
I'm not racist, holding that guy.
Yeah, I'm not racist, that guy.
I don't think I've heard that.
Have you heard that song, Jacob?
Yeah, I've heard it. Not the Will Smith song. The I'm not racist song, yeah, but about Will Smith.
It's called Will, and the song is entirely just Will Smith movie references.
That sounds incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like I love you, Will Smith, and you were one of my idols, and I respect you.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I
like
get into that.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah.
So do we have questions today?
Yes, we do. We got some Star Wars questions. You can't have an episode without questions.
Yeah, I didn't get the send out the question one that you normally do.
Oh, I thought. Well, I stopped sending it to you because I was like,
Oh,
well,
okay.
why would I send it to you unless you wanted to?
Understandable.
Really... Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I was like, wait, why am I sending this to Colton? Give me 1 sec to get to.
Wait, Jacob, let's make a song while he does it.
It's too late. I've got questions.
I'll be the bass. That's the question. It means it's question time.
It's question time. All right, guys, we're about to shift into the part about, or we'll just at the very end. So final thoughts about episode 3. Good movie.
The best of the prequels. My second favorite Star Wars movie.
Still suffers from some of the problems of the other prequels, but enjoyable for the most part.
Best of the best to me.
Best of the best of the best,
tier.
Sir, with honors. My dad loves that part of Men in Black.
Oh, bringing it back, I see.
Yeah, best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. Anyway, we're about to. So we're about to enter the part of the podcast where we answer questions from our lovely viewers. If you'd like to send a question, you could tweet at or Instagram DM me at Huggerderek on both Twitter and Instagram. And I usually send out a call for questions, but if you want to, you could just send me questions, DM me at Huggerderek. If you
He'll
just want me
stockpile it.
Yeah,
like
if you just want me to have like
Doomsday Prepper.
Yeah, you have like an unrelated question that's not related to anything in particular, and you just want me to, I'll just stockpile them and answer them whenever we can. And we have our special guest, Jacob, and he'll get to answer the questions with us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you think we were just going to be like, all right, Jacob, thanks for having you on. You can leave now. We're going to answer the questions.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be like yelling obscenities while y'all are answering questions, making up conspiracies.
You just hear Jacob in the background. Nick!
No, Jacob would never.
I can't. No, I wouldn't. No.
Jacob is a good person.
I love
Thank
you, Jacob.
You, Colton.
I will not let you besmirch my friend's name.
How about I besmooch his butt? Mwah.
There, you can have it anytime you want.
You just gotta make the drive up to Dallas.
Shoot, I'm gonna drive down San Antonio tomorrow.
right.
Actually, am though.
Real quick though, did you guys know they released a Brightburn pop figure?
Yeah, I saw you posting about that.
Yeah, that's how I saw it too.
Yeah.
How many of them did you buy?
Execute Order 66.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. And today I just found out about a Sly Cooper pop figure, and I pre-ordered that as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of those.
I'm starting to stockpile.
I own one, and it's because I got it as a gift.
Same. I have like 6, but they're all gifts.
Oh, okay.
I have a few that are gifts.
I have the one Kamar got me, because in his phone for the longest time I was Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Oh, he got you the
pop? And he got me a Mr. Poopy Butthole figurine, yeah.
Nice.
He is in my closet.
Kamar or the pop figure?
What would help you sleep at night?
If you have any questions for Colton, you could just find him at HEB and ask him in person.
Yes, that is the only way I'll accept it, because then I know you're a dedicated, true fan.
Yeah, you'll somehow find out where his route to work and follow him, I guess.
I mean, I've talked about where I work. I'm not going to mention it now. I'm not going to make it too easy for him, but it's pretty easy to piece together.
There's a HEB somewhere. So let's get into these questiones. Our first question comes from Instagram. At Ruben is the BITW on Instagram writes in. If you could
I think Jacob used to know him too.
I used to know Ruben.
Ruben, is that his last name?
Yeah, I think we had a science class together in high school.
I'll probably have to bleep out that last name.
Oh, shit, my bad. Sorry, Derek.
Always making my job more difficult than it needs to be, Colton. Always.
You're welcome.
Never fails. At Ruben is the BITW on Instagram writes in. If you could rewrite the prequels / OG trilogy, what would you change? What would your Star Wars story / timeline be?
I would keep it exactly the same, except I would just make George Lucas more racist and just straight up make Jar Jar a black man. Well, let's get George Lucas canceled.
He's just gonna be a black guy, but he's still gonna be talking the same way.
Yeah, no, that's what makes it as racist as it is. Like we're getting George Lucas canceled.
That's part of my vision. Let's see. If I could rewrite the prequels, I would try to make the transformation of Anakin a lot more natural.
I'd give him a bigger bulge.
Yeah, I give him a goiter too.
Yeah, give him a
Everyone
goiter
needs a
on
goiter.
his bulge.
Oh, bulgy goiter.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. I would definitely change a lot of the writing, change the direction, have everyone talk like normal people.
I don't trust myself enough to like not make it worse on accident, so I wouldn't actually change anything.
You somehow end up making it worse.
Yeah, in my brain it would be better, but then I'd watch it and be like, this is a goddamn disaster.
I'd have Palpatine take off his hood and it's Jar Jar.
I would make Jar Jar a Sith. I would do
You kind of
that.
have to.
Yeah.
The Darth Jar Jar theories are the best.
They really are, and I kind of want.
If I could rewrite it, first things first, like 20 seconds in, we kill Padme. Like, she is done. She is dead.
No Padme.
And then,
Can we
like...
It's like French Revolution where they have a guillotine and they cut her head off.
Wow.
Nah, and I want Anakin to, like, be hooking up with C-3PO. Like, that's his boy.
Oh.
I want that to be a relationship. I ship it. I ship 100%.
Do you think he ever used the robots to fuck?
And it's still Ben Shapiro as C-3PO too.
Yes. And then I would make an additional episode, but it's just Mace Windu, and Mace Windu has to go to another planet, and he gets on the ship, and he finds out the ship's carrying Sarlacc.
Oh my
and then
god!
It turns to a point where he's like, I'm sick of these motherfucking Sarlaccs on this motherfucking ship.
And as soon as you said he's getting on a ship, I was like, I know where this is.
Sarlacc's on a ship.
Sarlacc's on a ship.
That's how I'd rewrite it.
It's beautiful. I like it.
Let's kickstart it. I like that idea a lot.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
What if Daft Punk redid the entire soundtrack?
Oh, that actually
I can actually kind of
like...
see that working.
But no Duel of Fates or anything like that. It's just Daft Punk.
It's just like the Tron soundtrack.
Yeah, Qui-Gon dies to Around the World.
Let's see. Next question. At NoChoa _20 on Instagram writes in, does Obi-Wan get the pass to say the N-word? Does Anakin Skywalker still have a penis after the events on Mustafar? I think if anyone in the Star Wars universe gets an N-word pass, definitely Obi-Wan.
Well, other than Mace Windu, of course.
No, he doesn't get it.
We will we will let Derek
Obi-Wan.
decide the pass though, because that is not Jake Benite's place to.
Oh no, I got something to say.
Nick.
The thing about Lego Jurassic Park is you aren't playing like first person, like it's a puzzle game, and you really gotta think. And sometimes you gotta find a lever, but the lever will be in like a box you gotta break apart. So the whole game you're just going around breaking everything in sight. But you collect the studs so you can trade it in for different vehicles and different people. I'm trying to unlock the T-Rex right now. What?
I was about to say, do you only play as the people, or can you play as dinosaurs?
You can play as dinosaurs, but it doesn't let you take it into fun experience. Like, I can't be a T-Rex and drive the car. Like,
you really...
Did you ever play Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis?
You can't be a T-Rex and drive the car.
Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis?
No.
That's the one where you play as a dinosaur or a person, right?
Yeah, two different modes. You can either play as the Doctor or as a Velociraptor. And it's fantastic. My aunt had it growing up. Well, you have to get it on an emulator. It's actually quite fun.
Yeah, so Qui-Gon can say the N-word. Like, that's totally...
No, but
Obi-Wan. Sorry. Lost my train of thought.
Well, it was Qui-Gon had the pass, but when he died, it transferred down to the next of kin. But since he didn't have kids,
he died.
Yeah, it transferred to Obi-Wan instead.
Yeah, Lego Jurassic Park.
Interesting. So, final verdict: Obi-Wan does get the N-word pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And does Anakin Skywalker still have a penis?
Absolutely.
I think so, but they probably like roboticized it when they turned.
It's
him
like
into,
robo enhanced. It like vibrates now.
Ooh, a human vibrator.
Do you think he fucked after he became Darth Vader?
Oh, 100%.
He had to, right?
He could not. I would get that voice too. Like,
oh yeah.
Man.
Do you think Anakin could have signed up for disability checks because he was missing his legs?
On work assignment?
I mean, his job title was Jedi, and he got hurt on the job. So
I was gonna say, like, is Jedi like the military where like you leave and then you get benefits, especially if you're hurt? They have like a VA for Jedi.
Man, we do not take care of our veterans. Look how you turned out.
That's true.
No, but it is a big problem.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah, no, in reality,
veterans.
we treat our veterans like shit.
We
like,
really
we're
do.
We're trying to do better, but it's still not good.
I get really sad whenever I see him on the street with the signs. I'm just like, God.
Oh, I
yeah,
know.
and I'm like, how? Like, why? Like, what? Well, at give me 1 sec. Let me pull up. I pull up. Let's go.
I like the baby.
I pull up. DaBaby. I've been getting a little bit into DaBaby.
I like Meat Canyon's DaBaby video.
Oh, let's go. Didn't you say in an early video that Kaylee would leave you for DaBaby?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife would too.
Is this still true?
Yeah, that still stands.
At Christopher.Robin_ on Instagram writes in, are the prequels considered real Star Wars movies more so? Okay, I think he meant, are the sequels considered real Star Wars movies more so than the prequels?
Nope.
No.
No. Are the prequels considered real Star Wars movies more so than the sequels?
Yes.
Since Disney ignored George Lucas's outline for the sequels and made up their own.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
I
don't think
they feel 100% more like they might not all be great, but they feel like Star Wars. The sequels
really
didn't nail
like
that as much.
Yeah,
the exaggerated swagger of Jar Jar.
The exaggerated the exaggerated swagger of a black Jedi,
of a Gungan,
of a Misa.
I think people just need to accept it. Like, it's gonna be canon. All the new stuff's canon. All the old stuff's canon. Like, it tanked. It failed. Like, that's the Star Wars. Like, they just need to stop being like, I refuse to accept it. I'm like, nah.
It's like, how about you stop refusing to take a shower and go out and get some?
I'll accept George Lucas. That's it. Like, nah, it's still Star Wars. Like, no matter which way you shape it.
Yeah. Disney owns the rights and they made movies, so it's Star Wars.
Yep.
I do agree though that the prequels are. I think the prequels feel more Star Warsy. Like,
they
the new ones are
definitely
canon.
feel more like
Yeah.
The only thing, because, well, I guess I'll save it for the sequels episode. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say.
Teasers.
It would have been cool if Disney did use George Lucas's outline.
I think it would have turned out so much better.
Yeah.
At SushiQT3.14 on Instagram writes in, do you think that the Star Wars prequels are good critiques of the Bush administration?
Yes.
Is that
what?
The Sand People. The Middle East.
Uh-oh. Okay, it all makes sense now. All right. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I guess if you look hard enough, you could see it.
And then if you look at the original trilogy, it's a young man persuaded by an old guru to join his religion, and like it's all about religious indoctrination.
Is that about Scientology?
It could be.
Hmm.
I wonder if George Bush liked those movies.
These are the best Star Wars movies.
I bet he was an Episode 2 fan.
Episode 2 is my favorite. I love when they talk about sand. I
like that Jar Jar Binks guy. He was funny as shit.
Jeb, bring your turtles over here. Episode 2's on.
At the end of episode 2, Jeb's like, please clap.
That's gonna be us one day.
Please clap.
Oh, poor Jeb.
Let's see. We don't have that many. So at Black_Texan on Twitter.
It's your brother.
It's the brother of the podcast. He writes in.
How's
Which
your
of the
brother doing,
prequel-
by the way? He doing good?
He's doing pretty much the same.
All right, good. Give him a
Yeah.
high five for me.
I will. But he writes in, which of the prequel movies is your favorite?
Oh, 3. Easily
Yeah,
3.
Easily. Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the funnest movie.
It definitely is. It has the best action. It has the best acting.
I will say I think it's the strongest in everything except music. I think episode 1 is still strongest music.
But Colton, Return of the Jedi, that rap in the new one, you know what I'm talking about.
What?
No, it's all about the bug lady.
In Jabba's palace.
Oh, in the special editions where they add all the music.
See, I mean, we talked about it last time. I don't get why they changed it. The original song is so much better.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. The second question: would you be a Jedi or a Sith?
Well, Jedi don't get to fuck, so
Yeah, but
Ooh, but
Sith-
there's 3 of us. Which one of us would be the one to die? Probably me.
I'll be a Jedi, so I'll have to fight both of you.
Nah, Colton, you be Palpatine because you're the oldest.
Fair enough. And yeah, I never die. Even when I die, I don't fucking die.
They're the true. What does he say? He says so Sith is a pathway to many abilities that most would call unnatural.
Yeah.
Fetch.
You know, I'm okay with being him then because, like I said, he episode 6, you're like, that dude's fucking dead. He's done. It's over. Episode 9, somehow he's back.
Colton, you'd be the best. You'd be like, can't fetch me, my icy heart. My back is acting up.
Fetch me my Metamucil.
Is there any Coors Light in the fridge?
You know, things were better when the Daddy Bush was president.
I listen to Anthrax.
Yeah, that's Colton.
That's
Colton.
Colton.
Right?
That's Colton.
Yeah. This is a bully Colton episode.
Just silence from his end.
Because sometimes Discord breaks. I'm laughing so hard. Yeah, Discord never picks up my laughs for some reason.
Yeah, Discord really hates your laughs. I don't know why.
Why does Palpatine and E.T. have the same voice, though?
Wait, what?
They kind of
do.
E.T. phone home.
And you just pitch it up like one step, it's the same thing.
It's
the same thing.
Maybe it's the same guy.
It is canon.
It is canon.
I wonder if there's any Sith Lords from E.T.'s race. Picture the lightning shooting just out of the one finger.
Bzzz.
I got neck for days.
I'm picturing a little E.T. shuffling around, just building up static electricity and then poking somebody, being like, I'm a Sith Lord.
He's making noises like, at Jock552X on Twitter writes in. He has a few questions. What's the worst thing about the prequels besides Jar Jar? Probably the writing.
That there's not more of them.
Oh, all right.
Clone Wars was rushed. I don't know.
Yeah. Like
Writing.
Derek said, the dialogue's just, it could have been better.
I think also the script too. Like the reason everything is rushed because the script is so bad.
I can read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I will I will give the my seal of approval to that take.
Yeah. You should give your seal of approval to my take on Force Awakens.
That's never gonna happen.
You know what I want to happen? Well, I don't think it will, but us to watch the sequels and then I'll be like, you know what? I like these a lot more than I did before.
I will lose respect for you as a person.
Dang. Did the fact that I like Force Awakens, is that already starting to lose you?
No, because like I said, I don't hate the Force Awakens. I don't think it's great, but I don't hate it. You seem to think that I hate that one, but I don't hate it.
Yeah,
I just prefer the prequels.
That's fair. I mean, it's hard to say. Well, He also writes in thoughts on Clone Wars. I've only seen like the first like 3 episodes.
I'm in the same boat. I started watching it one time, but I don't think it was on anything streaming at the time, and I was watching it on like some pirate website, and then it like got taken down. So I was like, I guess I'm not watching this.
Now it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but I don't subscribe to that.
Like both literally and like morally, you don't subscribe to it.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I don't watch a lot of TV, so I used to have, I had Netflix, I had HBO, I had Hulu, like I had all this shit that I was like, I'm paying like $45 a month for something that I don't use.
Hey, it's still cheaper than cable.
That is true.
I mean, that is true.
Even then, I was like, I could just use this money for other things.
Well, how are you supposed to Disney Plus and Thrust?
I just asked my fiance if she wants to have sex.
You have sex with women. Ooh,
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
Different generation.
Gay, man. That's a little sus, bro.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Did you see that?
The chicken nugget?
No, no. I was gonna see if you saw that clip on Twitter of Rob Paulson and the other voice actor from Animaniacs doing the scientist, where he's holding up the ink blots to Yakko, and he's like, "What does this look like?" And they actually voiced over, and he's like, "Amogus, Amogus."
I've not seen that.
I saw it today. It was amazing. Amogus. The last question that,
Oh, the Clone Wars. No, I haven't seen it either. But if I could give a shout out, Bad Batch is actually really good. It's
I need to watch that.
I need to watch it too.
Yeah, it's like the clone's perspective on Order 66, and really good, really good.
I've heard Rebels isn't too bad either.
I haven't watched that.
That's
either.
the one that looked. Is that the one that looked kind of like Samurai Jack?
No, that was Star Wars: The Clone Wars, like the mini series, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because it was Gendy Tartakovsky, the same guy.
Yes.
That made Samurai Jack. The Star Wars Rebels was kind of like a spiritual successor to Clone Wars, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many of them.
And so much Star War. He also, last question. He also asked, why did General Grievous get cucked so hard?
I mean,
He did get cucked.
Did he?
How so?
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess he just got beaten in a way that you wouldn't expect. Maybe.
I mean, I don't think getting cucked. That's, if anything, that's pretty masculine. Like, he didn't die to some sissy lightsaber fight. The dude got fucking shot in the chest,
and he like exploded in fire.
Yeah,
his eyes lit up.
That's kind of the opposite of cucked. Like that, he fucked.
I'm agreeing with Colton on this one.
Yeah, I don't think he got cucked at all.
No, I think boy got cucked super hard.
Well, I mean, maybe he was into it. Maybe he's a cuckold.
He just has his wife in the bedroom, and a big black guy walks in. And he's like, the negotiator.
I was thinking more Obi-Wan, but we can do Mace Windu.
Hello there.
As he says, as he pulls out his wiener.
Hello there. And his wife says, "Oh, hello there."
That was the most generic woman voice you possibly could have done.
Remember when we gave Kaylee the woman voice? We're like, "Oh, I'm Colton's fiance."
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty dead on accurate.
Yeah, that's really good. I got scared. I thought that was Kaylee.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm Colton's fiance.
Oh shit, what's up, Kaylee? Oh, got me again.
It's just me. I'm gonna say my signature catchphrase. Boy, oh boy, I do love lasagna.
Yeah, at this point in the podcast, it normally just is nonsensical.
Oh.
Did Kaylee ever see that? Is the question though.
No.
You should show her.
Maybe.
Yeah, show her this one too.
When I decide that I want a divorce.
Where's the divorce papers? It's just it's an audio file of all the times we've done her voice.
Yeah. And she's like, I understand.
I understand now. We'll have to bring her on for another episode.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. She's a cool girl.
Something about, I don't know what she knows about a lot.
She actually likes Star Wars a bunch too.
Huh.
But I think she's she's in the middle of switching jobs, so I don't think she'd have free time to record anytime soon.
Well, whenever she's all settled, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Making plans on the podcast.
Yeah.
The next episode after this will be the Star Wars sequels. Well, I plan to bring my cousin in.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to your cousin for the first time. He sounds like a cool dude.
He's a pretty cool dude, that guy.
Yeah. All right. Well, does anybody want to plug anything?
Jacob, are you doing anything to plug?
Yeah, add me on MySpace, coolkid24 at hotmail.com. You can also add me on my Yahoo Live page.
Don't forget Live Journal. Don't forget your Live Journal.
My Live Journal. Yeah. Nah, don't talk to me. But yeah. Thank y'all for letting me be on it. I really do enjoy coming on here and joking with y'all.
This is a really good one.
It was a lot of funny little bits.
Be sure to go out there and buy Jurassic Park Lego Edition. Really, really worth the money. It has a lot of colors and a lot of sounds, and plus, unless you're me, you can be really good at it and get through the game fast. But yeah.
You honestly, you talking about it, you really want to buy it.
You really are a Lego whore. I want you to know that.
I've only played Lego Star Wars, and that thing is $99 on the PlayStation Store right now, and I did not want to pay that much. And then Lego Jurassic Park was like $5 for like 5 games.
Still waiting for Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga.
That's gonna be so good.
To actually get a release date, not even just be released, but to get a date. Like, when is it coming out?
How much was the pre-order?
I think it was just $60, like a regular game. If there's an Ultimate Edition, I'm gonna get it.
Nice.
I really want to buy that Sonic the Hedgehog Encyclopedia.
How much is that?
I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for coming on, Jacob.
Oh, thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, it was
if you need any type of insurance, anything, please call Jacob at State Farm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's Jake from State Farm.
No lie, that's how the interview went. Like, I had to do a video interview, and like, it was just pre-recorded, and at the end I ended it like, I'm really looking forward to becoming Jake from State Farm. And I'm pretty sure that's what sold it. They're like, that's him. That's the one.
You're hired.
Can you get a name tag that says Jake the Snake?
Oh, buddy, it's down. It's done. It's in.
It's done.
Done deal.
They're listening to this podcast right now.
It is in the movie.
He called me off his first day like, you sure have a lot of opinions about JFK. That's why I want to be in the insurance game.
We did our background check.
Be like, how would you like a promotion?
That's why I do insurance in Dallas. Near Dealey Plaza.
It's all a ploy. It's all a ploy so he can get closer to the source.
He's gotta...
You think I wanted to move here?
Let me know if you find anything, Jacob. If you find like any time traveler's dust.
Shoot, alright.
We should do a time travel episode.
What would we talk about, Colton?
I don't know, Jake, but we could have some theories on that.
I'll sit that one out. I'm good.
Cosmonauts. Ooh. You don't want to talk about cosmonauts?
I don't even know what
cosmonauts. Chrononauts.
I don't even know what a
chrononaut.
What is a chrononaut?
Cosmonaut is just the Russian astronauts, but a chrononaut are time travelers.
I thought that was a croissant donut.
Colton, Cosmonaut's that guy that reviews movies on YouTube. What are you talking about?
Is there a guy that goes by that name?
Yeah, the Cosmonaut Variety Hour. He makes like movie reviews.
I did not know that.
Okay, well,
I don't know many YouTubers. I know like 5 that I watch, and that's it.
Well, I'd say abort the joke, but we live in Texas, so.
Oh, damn! Topical, dude.
We can't abort the joke. Haha. It's been more than 2 seconds after the joke was made. It's already a fully formed human. I cannot abort the joke. That was
topical.
That was a little topical. Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to make sure to subscribe. If you want to, I don't know, subscribe on YouTube at www.youtube.com/Huggerderek. I should be getting back to making regular YouTube videos. I know I've been just doing a string of podcasts, which I've been having fun with, but they do really well on the listening platforms, but on YouTube, it's more of a visual medium, and they don't do as well.
Yeah, nobody wants to stare at a blank screen for...
The one time we did the video podcast did pretty well. But,
I'll have to do that again sometime. That was fun.
Yeah, but I'll have to make regular videos. I really still need to make my best and worst of 2020 movies video.
Oh yeah, it has been a minute.
So that's the one I've been putting off. So I'm sure after I start working on that one and put it out, it'll just be like a string of other videos. I got some ideas.
All the creative juices flowing.
Oh yeah. And make sure if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, it'll be at Huggerderek. And you can send questions or, whatever. Make sure if you listen to this podcast on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, leave us a review.
Jacob, you should plug your fake Twitter.
Oh, yeah, plug your...
Actually, if you don't mind, can I plug my OnlyFans?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Follow me out on onlyfans.com/youbutterbelieveit. It's just a whole bunch of me playing Lego Jurassic Park and putting things in an air fryer and an Instant Pot and seeing what happens. Next week, we're going to put a desk fan in an air fryer while it's still running and see what happens. Air against air, we'll see what happens.
Air versus air. And this is why we have Jacob on. Beautiful. But yeah.
Oh my god.
You good?
Yeah. Okay.
I heard a cough. Was that a cough?
It was laughing that turned into coughing because I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, Jesus. Well, we'll see if Colton's okay.
I'll probably die, but
that's all right. Jacob, would you like to fill in?
Yeah. Yeah, Colton, you'll be okay, man. Just take some... What's that old powder that people used to take for headaches?
Cyanide. Cyanide.
You know, Colton, you know what it is. Come on.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name. I'm gonna be more the old man who's just drinks whiskey to cure all his ailments.
Are you talking about cocaine?
No, it's B&G powder, I think is what it's called.
Oh.
Dad, it's an actual powder that all the old people use.
Does it work?
I mean, for old people it does, I guess. Like, you have to pour it into water and mix it together, and I guess that's how they took Tylenol back then. I don't know.
Alrighty. Well,
he's not old enough to understand yet.
Yeah, you're too. Me and Jacob are too much of a youngin'.
You're 25 too, aren't you, Derek?
Oh, he's 25.
Yeah.
My hate's been skewed in the wrong places. You lied to me, Derek.
No, from my point of view, Colton
Derek, your
is
line's
evil.
breaking up. Are you still using Windows XP? Oh, sorry, Vista. My bad.
I'm recording this on a Commodore 64 with a...
Dude, I like the Commodore 64. I have the mini one.
Do you know that the Shure SM7B is like a super old microphone? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember when they invented it.
Yeah, you were there, Colton, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm owning it. I'm old. Get on my level.
How about I get on top of you? How about that?
How about that?
You know what? That'll be the if we ever get a big sponsor and start making lots of money.
We'll start an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
that's my source of income.
If we get a 1 million streams on this video, we'll start an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
But only if we get 1 million.
Okay, well, we'll get a Joe Rogan deal.
Yeah, my OnlyFans is it's like Rooster Teeth, just a lot more autistic screaming.
Beautiful. Alrighty, well, just make sure to share this podcast with everybody. Like, share, comment on YouTube. Write us a review on Apple. Give us a follow on Spotify. Share with your friends and family. Make your grandparents strap them down and make them listen to this podcast.
If it gets 1 million, Derek and I will make a sex tape.
We will. Who's gonna be the bottom? Colton will. That's right.
Okay, we'll swap out. We're both ambidextrous.
You act like you have a choice in the matter.
Derek, my entire job is lifting shit. I'm a lean muscle.
Well, my entire job is managing up to 10 employees at a time. I think I can handle it.
I'm unemployed.
I don't know how, but we should end this with this ending. Has been going on
have you
forever.
ever had a hot popcorn kernel fall down your shirt right out of the kettle?
Dream.
Right out of the kettle.
I do that every night. That's how I feel alive.
That happened to me the other day, and I was ready to die. I was like, "This is how I go. This is how I go."
Okay, maybe I should be the bottom then. I don't know if Derek can handle me.
Exactly. Your cock is too big.
Too much girth.
We cannot deny his girth.
They call me Gary Oak.
Alrighty. Well, anyway, thanks for listening, guys. We hope you have a wonderful night. I'm gonna try to get this one edited super fast because I don't know what my cousin's schedule looks like, so I'll have to find out.
Okay.
But thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jacob, for coming on. I'm sure we'll have you on in the near future.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, this was very, very fun.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mwah.